We're live. All that beautiful bean footage. Oh shit. Caps, you're probably not here to hear this, but thank you very much, Caps, yesterday for the tier 3 sub. I know the tier 3 subs cost the same amount in your country, I believe, but still, thank you very much. Get this stream partner. Thank you very much, Caps. And I'm pretty sure I said it last time, but thank you, F Roland08. Tier 1 sub as well, 6 months. When the West is loathing. It really do be like that sometimes. There we go. R2 and L2 to fire. Oh! Oh, I see. I'm sure that's just great audio to get us started off, you know? I do like that they specifically have controller for support for being able to shoot stuff on the main menu. It's very integral to my gameplay experience, you know? I dedicate this tale to my beloved cow, Muatris. I don't think it's going to be a very good story to leave behind. Fastest bag in the West. Wakes and snatters. I don't know what that means, but thank you. Welcome. Happy to have you. I forgot to refill my water. I'll be back. Don't panic. Don't panic. I'll be right back. Hold on. Just wait. I'll be right back. Don't worry. We're back. Not only with water, but also with pizza. A little frozen pizza to get us started off. I will say, today, we're going to be mainlining the main story on this one. We got to get through it today. And I once again have just about 4 hours. So we're going to be focused. We're going to be dedicated. We're going to be extremely dedicated to the cause of getting that necromancer. Or whatever the hell's going on. I don't know, maybe stopping the cows or something. I don't know. Who fucking knows? Whatever the main quest is, we gotta do it today. Man, frozen pizza really does just hit sometimes. It's not great pizza, but man, is it good pizza. I started tuning into more of the metaphor streams, and now I'm kind of sad that I have these afternoon time slots, because it means that I have to miss the last 2 hours. And a lot can happen in 2 hours in Metaphor. Quite a lot indeed. I'm trying to force this slice down as fast as I can. I did not know that this game was so beloved. I was generally aware of it. I missed a whole stream of my streamer playing Pete. This is what I'm talking about. Like, I didn't know that people knew about this game. I knew it existed, and I was like, oh, haha, funny cowboy game. But, like, I didn't know that this is, like, I got people coming in like, yo, Jelly's playing Pete? Like, the VOD for the first stream got, like, 80 views already. Why? Do people really love this game that much? I mean, I'm having a great time with it, so I'm not complaining, but I'm just surprised is all. I can see why it's so beloved. The writing is very charming. Mechanically, it's fun. It's very easy to break, which I like in RPGs because the harder turn-based RPG gets for me, the less I enjoy it. All right, pizza down. Let's lock in. Ow. Well, that's what I get. I just bit the inside of my lip so fucking hard. Ow. Holy fuck. Ow. Sorry, give me a second. Hold on. God damn, that hurt. Okay. I'll live. I'll live. Made it all the way to the last fucking chew. All right. Where we last left off, I think we went to Gustavson Gulch, I think, to get dynamite. Or was it Fort Coward? Fort All Dead. Big old Necromancer Fort. We could poison their food supply. However, I saw that we can place the skeletons. We can deploy the forces somewhere and use them. And so I don't want to poison them just yet, because I think maybe it would be fun to deploy them somewhere if possible. Even though, on the other hand, I kind of want to attack and kill all. Well, I can't fight all of them outright because Alice said it would be suicide. But I think we could. First of all, we could definitely take them because we have extremely strong snakes, and we're really good. We're really good at handling snakes. So we can kill anyone, because our action economy is crazy. Howdy, Hoolie. Good to see you. But apparently Alice doesn't want to, so I guess we're not going to fight all the skeletons. But if we can't fight the skeletons, I would prefer to use them against another enemy force, because I think that would be funny. I think Pub told me to wander around during Fort All Dead a little bit. Spot a hellcalf. We don't care about hellcalfs. Humming cave. Ooh. Oh, these rocks are weirdly organized. We also have a compass that's guiding us towards a treasure or something. New stuff. Cow's eye? No, not cow's eye. They are very pleasing rocks, yes. I thought we had one, at least. We have a lot of stuff that we can sell. Oh, +3 moxie. +3 muscle. Well, let's not worry about it. We're just gonna go in the cave. Holy, I just realized I didn't answer your question. We're playing West of Loathing. Requested by Pub. Little RPG that I'm enjoying quite a bit, which is very rare for me because lately I have RPG pox, and every RPG that I play is hazardous to my health. So, whoa! Okay, the snake has lightning. Heal me up, Doc. Ow. More snakes. My action points kind of... Do I have 5 action points now? Can I summon 5 snakes? Is there a limit to the number of snakes that I can possess? I hope not. Electric snake skin. Hello? What's that gonna get me? Is that magic? Adds +7 to spell. Damn it, man. I don't have spells. Wow, what is that thing? Oh. Nuclear throne? This looks dangerous. This monolith is dark. Looks like there was a huge cave in at some point. A weird device. Strange stone arrow. Huh. That was a Metroid jingle, I think. It was a little Metroid-esque, yes. Triangular object made out of strange stone-like material, shot through with channels of smooth black glass. I need more muscle. Hold on. Can I get more muscle? What's my muscle at right now? 7? I know how I can get more muscle. One moment, please. Where's that snake skin? My hat's already... Oh, man. All right, I need to wear a different hat. I'm a man of many hats, after all. This one gives us muscle already, so we're gonna slot that on, and then give it the old rattlesnake skin. You wrap the skin around the hat and clip it together with the snake's fangs, which you forgot to remove from the skin. Howdy, Cactus. Jelly, what would your cutie mark be? You can't escape this question any longer. Did I not answer it before? Oh, I see, that was a way to not have to fight. Right, that was a way to not have to fight the snake. I don't know, honestly. I feel like the simplest answer would just be trash corn. But that also feels like kind of a cop-out answer a little bit. The professor's house? How are we discover... The beeping machine leads you to a ramshackle house in the middle of the desert. I need to remember to read the flavor text as well, because that's like half the game. Microscopic mites that live in your eyelashes seem to be getting along just fine. Hello there, Professor. Excuse me, my name is Jelly the Adult. What? Oh, I didn't notice you come in. I'm not used to visitors. Folks generally call me the Professor. Is there something I can do for you? Well, I found this bleeping gizmo, and I sort of followed the bleeping, and it led me here. Well, I'll be. It certainly led you to the right place, young man. This is El Vibrato technology, and I happen to be as much an expert as anyone alive today. Oh, what now? El Vibrato. They were an ancient race that lived here long before humans. Well, they mostly lived underground, so that might still be living as far as I know. Never seen a peep of an actual person, though, just the machines they left behind. Were they space aliens? Could be aliens, or genius pre-humans, or an entirely different terrestrial evolutionary line. At this stage of investigation, it's impossible to say. Isn't it exciting? Here, let me have a closer look at your bleeping gizmo. Give him the gizmo. Holy shit, there's so many cacti. I know, right? You're right on time now. Aha! As I suspected, this is one of their transponders. It detects El Vibrato technology and homes in, you see. That'll be why it led you here. I've got a thing I've been trying to repair. He tinkers around with the transponder for a bit and then plugs a strange stone marble into a socket on it. There you go, good as new. Just wipe it up or down and turn it on or off. Swipe? Or swipe it up and down. Now I've got to warn you, this device will lead you to abandon El Vibrato technology, but it might also attract unwanted attention. You can choose between Goop, Jelly Jar, or Horror. I choose Goop. From what? From the El Vibrato technology. You'll see what I mean. Just be careful. Okay. You know, now that I think about it, you've arrived at a perfect time. In order to get anywhere further with my research, I need more samples of El Vibrato tech. But searching for it eats up all the time I could be using to research it. Aha, I get you. Right? You're the adventuresome type, so bring back whatever devices you find. If you can get them up and running, that'll benefit both of us. Alright, deal. Great. First priority will be to get my keystone fabricator running. They lock the doors and things with these little stone alloy blocks, see? If we can make our own, that'll open a lot of doors for us, literally and figuratively. Alright, what do we need? Components aren't rare as far as priceless ancient technology goes. Bring me, about 5 handfuls of scrap. I should be able to salvage the last parts I need from that much. Don't have scrap yet. Alright. Would you be a unicorn, Pegasus, or Earth Pony? I would probably be an Earth Pony, I would say. Shovel time, skeleton bone, skull chips, old wedding ring. I'm basically giving a quiz now. The honeymoon is definitely over for this old tarnished silver thing. Let's see. Alright. Oh, the circus! We found the circus! Well, this is a little weird. You didn't expect to find a circus all the way out here. There's basically nobody around for miles. There's a rodeo clown manning the ticket booth. Well, there hasn't actually been a rodeo since the cows came home. But I guess he's just a clown. Ugh, clowns. Not a fan? So creepy. When I was little, my uncle would give me nightmares with old stories about him. Those old fairy tales, demon clowns and demon cows fighting wars in hell. Right. Supposedly rodeo clowns dress up like that because the first rodeos were reenactments of those battles, and it became a traditional thing. You'd asked me 30-odd years ago, I'd have said you were nuts for even considering that might be real. These days, I'm not so sure. That fellow there is just a man in makeup with a crap job at the carnival. Yeah, I know. Still creeps me out, though. Hello there, sir. As you approach, the clown puts on a basically cheerful facial expression that retail employees use when the last thing they want to deal with is a customer, but they're not allowed to say so. Talk to him. Welcome to Barnaby Bob's Perfectly Normal Traveling Circus Sideshow, sir. How can I help you? I'd like to run away with the circus, please. Aren't you a little old for that? Sorry, we aren't hiring. I'd like to see the circus, please. Well, you came to the right place then. But if you want to get inside, you'll need a ticket. And presumably you can sell me one? Well, certainly I can. That's my job, after all. For you, sir, a ticket will cost 5,000 meat. Say, what? Does it seem a bit high? I promise you, sir, at this price, it's a real steal. We've got that right. Why is it so expensive? Well, now, this is no podunk little traveling circus. We've got rides, games, food, and an amazing demonstration of knife-throwing skill by none other than Barnaby Bob himself. Tell me more about the rides. Well, I suppose I should say ride, but we haven't had a single grisly merry-go-round accident since we stopped turning it on. Tell me more about the games. Oh, we've got tons of them. Does 3 count as tons? 3 is more like some. We've got some of them. Tell me about the food. We've got your favorites. Popped corn. No way! Sarsaparilla with a fancy new bottle caps. And get this. Did you hear about that new thing a fella invented? Cotton candy? Yeah, I think I might have. Well, it's still patented, but we're pretty sure we figured out how it works. Mostly. More or less. What do you think of the circus, Jelly? It doesn't necessarily appeal to me, but I find the idea charming, if not for all the animal abuse. Tell me more about Barnaby Bob. Oh, the boss is a real master of knives, I tell you. He does this amazing stunt where he gets a volunteer from the audience up on stage and throws knives at him. He never misses his target. Did you leave out the part where he puts an apple on their head or something? What? Oh, right, sure. You aren't doing a very good job selling me on this. Why, whatever do you mean? Attempt to hornswoggle the clown. Look, I'll drop the act. You don't know who I am, do I? Should I? Jelly the Adult, Bureau of Traveling Entertainment Inspections. Bureau of... That's not a thing! Is that a thing? It's a thing. A very serious thing. And your ticket prices won't be an encouraging note in my report. Whoa now, hold on, Chief. I was just joshing you. Come on, you know how clowns do. Mm-hmm. So what's the actual fee? 500 meat. Alright, that'll do. Let me just stamp your hand for re-entry. There you go. Enjoy the show. What about my partner? Partners get in free. Alright. How much XP do we have? We're saving up for the next snake upgrade, I think. Yeah. Circus time. As you enter the circus, the ticket booth clown shouts, "Welcome to Barnaby Bob's Perfectly Normal Traveling Circus Sideshow, sir," in a loud and enthusiastic voice. You stroll into the circus. Actually, it's more of a carnival, but let's not split hairs, and find it almost entirely deserted. There aren't more than a dozen other patrons besides yourself. There are a bunch of clowns around, working the booths and so on, more clowns than customers, which is a little unsettling, but at least the lines won't be very long. Got it. The merry-go-round has a dirty canvas tarp over it. The sign says, condemned, until further notice. We encourage anyone suffering from horse bites to consult a doctor. This way to the egress. This extremely muscular clown seems to be guarding the entrance to some sort of stage. Clown crosses his arms and grunts when you approach. The stage show wait till later. When? Later. Yeah, but when exactly? Later. Okay, geez. Test your aim. This appears to be a shooting gallery type carnival game. Take a closer look. Well now, fella, I think I know a customer with a sharp eye and a quick hand when I see one. How'd you like to test your skills against a game of dexterity? What's the game? Well, on the wall behind me, I got a bunch of thick-skinned, underinflated balloons. For 10 meat, I'll loan you a cheap and accurate pistol and a pile of badly made ammunition, and your goal is to pop as many of those balloons as you can before the pistol stops working. That's an unusually honest-sounding description. I've discovered making the challenge sound exactly as difficult as it is only makes people more determined to be the one who beats it. What's the prize? A ticket to Barnaby Bob's stage show, which is otherwise sold out, so it's a rare catch, my friend. Okay, I'll give it a shot. Uh-oh. I see. Han hands you the cheap pistol and gestures to the balloons behind him. Good luck! Shoot backwards and cross-eyed. You awkwardly fumble the ammo into the pistol and fire until it's empty, at which point you can't figure out how to get it back open and put more in. Wow! Not a single balloon popped! I did tell you the rules, right? How popping the balloons is the actual goal of the game? Rumble. Only got 8 Moxie. Is there a way that we can get more? Oh, I didn't know the shiny ball gave us Moxie. That's good. We don't really need Moxie, but it's nice to have. That's more Moxie. 13. That's less Moxie. Orthopedic, no. We can drink one more potion. Is there a potion that gives us more Moxie? Moxie by 3. Everything by 5. Mysticality by 11. Well, nothing that can get us over the threshold of 20. Let's try that again. We'll give it a shot. Shoot from the hip. You shoot at the balloons until the pistol jams. You manage to pop a few, but not very many. The clown nods. Yep, that's about average. Not enough to win a prize, though. Sorry. Dang it. Oh, that was so much experience. It's not going to be worth it at all. What's the game? I'll give it a shot. Shoot like the wind. Take careful aim and pop off rounds and balloons for as long as you can hold the gun together. Hey, not bad at all. Not enough balloons for our grand prize, but it's still worth a little something. He gives you a little toy stuffed worth. Absolutely worth. More pistol damage? Okay, not necessarily worth, because we don't care about pistol damage. But you know what? I'll take it. I think we do want the shine. We want some pretty good Moxie, because guns are a threat. Test your mind. This appears to be some kind of card-based carnival game, though it's not clear how it works from here. Greetings and salutations, fella. This is a game designed to test your intelligence and capacity for abstract thought, and, well, if you care to try your luck, far be it from me to obstruct you. What's the game? Okay, so this, I assume each of these is a test of Moxie, Mysticality, and Strength. Simplest guessing game imaginable. I've got a standard deck of playing cards here. I show you all the faces, and then I turn them back and start picking cards. Oh, hello? Why? You guess what cards I pick and you win. You don't shuffle them? No, sir. If you can memorize the deck of cards that fast, more power to you. Or if you got a touch of magic in you and want to try reading my mind, that's fine too. Just don't dig too deep, huh? What's the prize? Ticket to Barnaby Bob's stage show, which is otherwise sold out, so it's a rare catch, my friend. Yeah, sure, I'll give it a little. Han starts picking cards out of the deck and holding them up with the backs to you. You don't manage to guess a single one of them. In fact, you can't even remember what the black thing that looks like a shovel is called. Dang it. Test your might. This appears to be one of those test your strength games where you have to use a big hammer to ring a bell. Meat is the currency in this game. Well, howdy there, fella. This here's a game of strength. This here game's a challenge of strength. I hope you don't mind me saying so, but you might prefer one of the other games. If you care to try your luck, though, I certainly won't stop you. No thanks. Can I get a balloon? There's a clown here selling rubber toy balloons. When you see he has your attention, he smiles and waggles the balloons at you enticingly. Howdy there, fella. Interest you in a toy balloon? How much are they? For you, just 30 meat. What colors do you have? Oh ho, well just take a look. Red. They're all red. How do you make them float like that? Why, there's nothing to it. Heck, they all float round here. Ho ho! Of course. I'll take one. Can you tell me more about your circus? Really, it's more of a carnival. Well, let's not split hairs. Ho ho! What would you like to know? What are your traveling plans? I haven't decided yet. That's why we set down somewhere a bit more rural. Keep things relatively quiet while we scout around. Get a lay of the land and all. Ho ho! Where'd you travel from? Was your previous stop interesting? Oh, northwest-ish. It was a little hole-in-the-ground kind of place. You wouldn't have heard of it. Ho ho! Why is everyone working here a clown? Oh, it's traditional. When the, what do you call them? Rodeos stopped being put on, the rodeo clowns took other jobs at the circuses and carnivals. Over the years, it just became a normal thing for carnies to be clowns. It's a community, you might say. Ho ho! Who's this Barnaby Bob guy? Oh, the boss is a real famous showman, though I'm not surprised you wouldn't have heard of him around here. Ho ho! Got an eye like a hawk in her, he's a real whiz with those knives of his. Don't miss his show, it's a real highlight of the carnival. Okay, see you around, clown. Catch you later, like an alligator. I don't think we're gonna do very good at this circus. There's a kid here, searching around with a sad look on his face. You okay, kid? Did you lose your parents? I lost my lucky bottle cap. You haven't seen it, have you, sir? No, but I'll keep an eye out. What's it look like? It's shiny, steel, and it's on a little chain. Okay, I'll let you know if I find it. Clown is presumably selling tickets to the sideshow. What all do you have in there? Secrets, mysteries, things too weird and disturbing to be witnessed by the light of day. Freaks, not just freaks. Gosh, how much does it cost? For you, 300 meat, and for everyone else, 300 meat. Okay, I'm in. You won't be disappointed, and in the event that you are disappointed, no refunds. There you go. Enjoy. Hot food, cold drinks, tepid candy. Cotton. No thanks. Cotton candy sucks. Wait. Hey, weren't you on the other side of the midway just now? Oh, nope, that's the other balloon guy. We just dress alike and use the same face paint. Did we fool ya? He grins and gives you an exaggerated wink. I see. I'm good, thanks. What does the balloon do? Hold on. Oh. Well, that's disappointing. Anyway, into the sideshow. The sideshow tent is fairly large and packed with weird things to look at, like all good sideshows are. A few lanterns are hanging from the ceiling, casting flickering shadows around and making everything look even more eerie. Clown is hanging out in here, presumably to keep an eye on the exhibits. He grins and nods as you enter. Come on in, take your time, have a good look around. Just remember, no touching. Around. Looks like one of those weird bent mirrors that make you look all crazy, as if there wasn't enough crazy looking stuff around here already. The reflection in the mirror is short and squash looking, folded up like an accordion. You spend a moment moving back and forth in front of the mirror, seeing how the image changes. It's kind of amusing. Shelves are displaying a large collection of strangely painted eggs. Have a closer look. You see several shelves full of white eggs, each one painted with a unique pattern of colorful shapes. A small placard pinned to one of the shelves says, "Clown Eggs." In the circus community, it's traditional for each clown to paint their chosen makeup pattern onto an eggshell. These clown eggs are archived for future reference to ensure that no one chooses a pattern that has already been used. It is considered extremely taboo to wear another clown's face. Can you go northwestish to learn some clown secrets? It's possible. Cotton candy is F tier? It is. It's nothing. It's too sickly sweet. This is actually a real thing. Yeah, it's cool. These must be the eggs for those clowns that work in the circus. You recognize a few of them, like the clown here in the sideshow tent and the ticket-selling clown out front. Say, wait a minute. Here's the egg for that balloon-selling clown. Didn't he tell you there's another guy wearing the same makeup? According to this sign, that seems unlikely. Inspect the eggs more closely. Hey, step back. Please, no touching. Sorry. Shelves are filled with jars. The jars are filled with things. Real weird-looking things. You lean in a little closer to inspect the jars. They mostly contain malformed and/or mutated animals pickled in formaldehyde. A three-headed kitten, some kind of ferret or weasel with 8 legs, a twisted Mobius loop of a snake without a head or a tail. Weird, crazy stuff.
One shelf seems devoted to huge, gross, pale grubs, like fat, featureless white worms the size of a sweet potato. The one on the end is larger than the others and has shiny black eyes. Someone has painted its face in an apparent parody of clown makeup. Yuck. Take a closer look. Pasty white face has been painted with little blue triangles over and under the eyes. The creature has long, thin slash of a mouth as well, and the area has been painted with bright red lipstick. The black eyes flash red as the thing suddenly thrashes in its jar, spinning its face to you and stretching its mouth open, revealing rows of yellow shark teeth. You stumble back with a cry of shock. Gah! Ah ha ha ha! Got you pretty good there, buddy. What is that? It ain't a real critter. It's made of rubber and clay and doll parts and such. Got an electromagnet under the shelf to move with it. Or to move it with. He takes out a little push button gizmo out of his pocket to show you. Should have seen your face. You just about jumped right out of your boots. Got me. This guy is a startling sight, even for a circus freak show. His entire head is one enormous eyeball. As you look him over, he stares back at you. Not that he's got much of a choice. Hello there, I'm Jelly. How's it going? Can you talk? Guess not. Let's take a closer look at him. You move a little to the side and lean over the rope to get a closer look at the guy. He's basically just what it seems to be at first glance, a guy with a giant eyeball for a head. You do notice two things, though. First, he has an odd lump at what you would call the base of his skull if he had one. A sort of crumpled, fleshy mass the size of a fist. With a squint and some imagination, it almost looks like the crushed and shriveled vestigial remains of a human head. The second thing you notice is that his ankles are locked to the legs of his stool, and the legs of the stool are bolted to the floor. So, this circus gig. Your hands slowly curl into a fist, and the knuckles turn white with tension. Oh, his knuckles slowly curl into fists, and the knuckles turn white with tension. I see. I understand. I mean, do you blink? Or wink, I guess? I guess not. Okay, well, see you around. This man is neatly dressed, though his suit is a bit threadbare and out of fashion, smoking a pipe and leafing through a magazine. When you stop to look at him, he nods amicably. Hello there, welcome to the sideshow. My name is Douglas. Hi, I'm Jelly. Delighted to meet you. So, are you perhaps trying to think of a polite way to ask what's wrong with me? Yeah, you got me. Don't worry, Jelly. I am in the sideshow, after all. It is an obvious and natural question. Wait a minute. You said that last bit without moving your lips. Are you a ventriloquist? Not at all. Allow me to demonstrate. He stands up and turns around. His back is the same as his front. That is, his suit has been tailored with two front sides, and he has another face in the back of his head, and his hair cut and parted appropriately. Ta-da! As he sits back down, his knees and other joints crack and pop loudly as they reverse themselves. Douglas winces slightly, though certainly not as much as you'd expect. What in the... Surprising, yes? A bit, yeah. How is that even possible? Douglas shrugs, and he holds his pipe up to the now back of his head, so his other face can take a puff. Are you... what's the phrase? Siamese twins? Not exactly. It's difficult to describe, I'm afraid. Two minds on one body, with two faces? It would be closer to the truth to say two instances of the same mind, with, as you say, two faces. You're right. That doesn't make any sense at all. The other face chuckles, and Douglas holds his magazine behind his back. It took some getting used to, that much is quite certain. Were you born like this? I would rather not discuss how I came to be this way, if you don't mind. Okay, sorry. No apology necessary. Knees must be a wreck. Surgery was necessary to permit them to bend in both directions. It sounds worse than it feels, I assure you. Why are you in a sideshow? With a regular suit and haircut, you could easily pass for normal. I have a contract. Out of the corner of your eye, you spot the clown making a gesture, but you didn't catch what it was. Douglas clears his throat. Plus, well, it's quite the life, you know. Free room and board, travel the world, and you meet such interesting people. Talk to you later, Douglas. There's a lady here with her head sticking out of a hole in a large metal box. She nods politely at you. Hello there. Enjoying the carnival? Well, it's interesting. She smiles slightly. Yes, I'm sure it is. Can I ask you a question? Certainly. Why are you in a box? First things first, we haven't been introduced yet. Oh, I'm Jelly. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, Jelly. I'm Janet. Hi, Janet. So, why are you in a box? That's a rather personal question, isn't it? Oh, sorry. I'm only teasing, dear. Would you like to look inside? Sure. Janet whistles to signal the clown and he moseys over. He unlocks the door to the front of the box and throws it open with a theatrical flourish. Inside, instead of Janet's body, you see a tangled, complicated assortment of glass tubes and pipes, ticking clockwork gears and pumps, liquids of various colors, mostly red, sloshing through the tubes. A large bellow near the top inflates, then begins to deflate. What do you think? It's amazing! Well, I'll take that as a compliment. It's certainly educational, I imagine. The large tank on the left is my stomach, if you'd like to see what I had for lunch today. Examine her workings. And it's a new perk, cool! You watch the various liquids slosh around in their tanks and pipes for a minute. Weird. Gross. but it is indeed educational. How did this happen? Were you in some kind of terrible accident? I'm sorry, but I can't talk about that. Oh, of course. It must be a painful memory. Her calmly composed face creases into a slight grimace as she shoots a sidelong glance at the clown. Yes. Well, it was nice to meet you. So long. Good luck, Jelly. Oh, God. What's the new perk? Anatomical Learning. +3 melee attack damage. Yay! It's just like Fallout New Vegas. It's exactly like Fallout New Vegas. Alright, I suppose we will be back at the circus later. For now, we're going to do main quest stuff. Free shit. Manifest Destiny Railroad Company Camp. Any luck finding a year's supply of dynamite? Passengers are getting restless. Yep, here you go. Good, perfect. This will do the trick just fine. Hang back for a bit while I get the fellas to set up the charges, and I'll let you do the honors. Smee consults with the other workers as they inspect the rocks for a time. Eventually one of them shrugs, pushes the whole crate of dynamite up next to the rocks, and wires up a detonator. Alright, let her rip. Wait, don't you have a longer detonator cable? Nope. Don't worry, you'll be fine. Just give me a 3 count before you hit the plunger so I have time to get under the train. Great. The Bluey! What the holy heck is that thing? There's a large, very angry looking guy, standing here. Apparently it's a little peeved at having a year's supply of dynamite blown up next to its butt while it was sleeping. How are you gonna handle this? Dance at it. The rock monster is extremely strong, but that only matters if it can hit you. And it is geologically slow. Dancing around the creature, you find plenty of places to stick a knife, widening fractures and fissures created by the initial dynamite blast. Eventually, the entire thing just crumbles into gravel with an angry groan. Booyah. All in a day's work. Easy money. Well now, that's as fine a day's work as I've ever seen. Much obliged, friend. We'll be getting the rest of this track laid down and head out now. Here, I'll mark our route on your map for you, in case our paths happen to cross again. Thanks, but can't I just ride the train? Got a ticket? Just kidding, of course. Just kidding. Of course you don't. Every seat in the train's sold out. Sorry, boss. The remains of your triumph over the crazy rock pile / guy. Streamer, did you find the circus? I actually just left the circus. I was also expecting a dance competition and am sad there wasn't one. Alright, I'm gonna go back to Dirtwater just in case I finished a quest. Capture them alive. And there's something I forgot to do, maybe? Hey, Lloyd. Need help with anything? Okay, right as rain. Poor old Ellsbury. Show him the helmet. His eyes light up. Well, one of them does. The other is kind of stuck in a perpetual squint. Does this belong to you? Takes the helmet from you. Takes him a moment to find his voice. It does. Long time ago. I don't suppose there was anything else you found with that. You mean this? Bottle of laudanum. Yeah, that's the stuff. Could I? Yeah, here you go. Cracks open the bottle and drinks deeply. After a few moments, his demeanor changes entirely. He looks like a man 20 years younger. Like to hear a story? Yes. Ellsbury tells you about a nightmarish tower where barbaric machines perform plays for mortal trees. Something about that story. You really lost yourself in it. Thank you, Ellsbury. He nods. If you ever want to express your gratitude in a more tangible way, you know the trick. Even V. Can I just give him more laudanum? Not sure you should have any. What does laudanum do? I assume it's in potions, or is it in booze? Depressed rancher candy. Do I not have any more? Is that the only bottle? Oh no, I have 3 more bottles. Increase your armor by 5. Alright, I don't need that. All yours. Like your story? Yes. Ellsbury tells you a tale of a school teacher who accidentally opens a door to a curious, arid city inhabited by violent skeletons. More skeletons? Nice. Thank you, Ellsbury. You got it. More laudanum. Here you go. Would you like to hear a story? Ellsbury tells you a tale of a school teacher who finds a hidden staircase leading to a distant undersea dreamscape inhabited by violent scholars. Thank you, Ellsbury. And then one more. Would you hear a story? Yep. Tale of a mysterious village where imaginary machines wage an eternal war against tiny people. Do I have any more? No, sorry. Alrighty. How much am I working with now? 274? Aw, man, it wasn't worth it to get all that moxie. We could have had better snakes by now. Play some poker. I'll play a little poker. We are trying to fast track the main story on this one because we would like to be finished by today. Table is full. No room. Play poker. Dealer tells you the ante is 20 meat. Dealer gives you a deck. Gives the deck a shuffle and then deals. Hand of cards glides across the table to you. A really terrible hand. 2 deuces. The first round. The pot is 60 meat. You estimate your chances of winning at around 20%. Gumptiously strategize. You reach over and take one of Wyatt's cards, not even trying to be sneaky. A nerve. Plus 20% win chance. Move on to the next round. It's the second round of betting. The pot is 60 meat. You estimate your chance of winning at around 40%. Cleverly strategize. Do some quick mental math and realize your odds of winning are better than they thought you were. Or better than you thought they were. 20% chance. The last round of betting. Time to do or die. The pot is 60 meat, and you estimate your chances of winning at around 60%. Forcefully raise. Place 20 meat on your bicep and then flex, causing it to spring onto the table. You lose 20 meat. You wordlessly reveal your cards. A straight. Gladys grumbles and turns over a full house. Wyatt grins and reveals his hand. A flush. Well, I don't think they were following the rules that I read yesterday. Underwater Mercantile. Alright, we have a bunch of stuff to sell. Hold on, wait, whoa. We got a book? Introductory next specs. Alright, gives you the Grin and Skull ability. This seems like it's probably pretty dangerous. Are you sure you want to read it? Yeah. Okay, it's your funeral. Whatever, Grandma. You cannot see the words on the page, but you can nevertheless read them. Your mind becomes stained with grim secrets. You get a skill, Grin and Skull. Oh no, I'm dying! As you turn over the last page, the book vanishes in a puff of black smoke. Spooky. Is Grin and Skull a thing that I can summon? Skulls are scary and ghosts are double scary. So, you know it will be double scary? Yes, you do. I summon... It's a ghost summon? Summon a ghost skull? Alright, I need to sell the unrefined meat nuggets. Nice. I do wish that I could sort by the stuff that is just to sell, but alas. Is there anything interesting that he has? Stock certificate that we sold. Desert Gang, 6-gun, old cavalry saber, smoking chrysanthemum. We probably shouldn't have sold some of this stuff. But I'm sure it's fine. Deputy pistol. Okay, yeah, nothing of interest. Nothing of interest. Off to the railroad camp. Ulstrom Ranch. What the hell? Go there now. See a strange orange glow on the horizon, visible even in the bright sunlight. You spur Secretary toward it to investigate. Arrive at a ruined ranch dotted with what appears to be the gateways to hell. We're on it. What's up, Alice? Pardon me. What's up, Doc? There's another cemetery near here we ought to check out. Pretty big one by the name of Reboot Hill. Okay, I'll add it to the itinerary. What do you think we should do next? There's always Smee's new rail camp. You might have run into some new problems. In fact, I'd say it's practically a certainty. Any other ideas? Alice reminds you about those old nuns in the mission above the... thanks for the reminder. Okay. Alright. Lucky Horseshoe! Offhand, +6 pistol attack damage. What other offhand stuff do I have? Right now I got the one that gives me more moxie. And we want more moxie generally. Oh! I didn't mean to do that, but okay. Oh no. That doesn't seem good. Oh my goodness! Okay. This will poison your target by 15. Okay, alright. Alright. Give him... Oh. Okay, that one doesn't get tripled? That one doesn't get tripled? Where's my triple poison? Oh, it just says how much poison it's going to inflict. Okay, gotcha. My bad. And then this will put him at 90. We can't risk him living, though. So we'll use another one of our Venoms and then fan the hammer. Oh, no, he's alright, he's dead. Dead for sure. I'm so fucking good. I'm so good. Prep your skinning knife, but all useful hide bursts into flames and withers away before you get the chance to collect anything. Okay. So that's how you farm cows. The portal to hell. You hear ominous mooing. Alright, so I assume this is just a spot for farming cows if you have Susie. We'll go to the cemetery. The old medicine show. You know where you're headed? You want to fight skeletons first. Reboot Hill. Don't worry, it's just paint. I mean, that's obviously the entrance, yes, but perhaps there's something over here? No? Literally nothing over here? Game is shit? I was lied to? Lot number 1. Hello there? To the ghost of an elderly woman holding flowers. She seems lost and depressed, above and beyond what's expected for a ghost. Howdy, ma'am. Is there something I can help you with? Oh, it's so awful. I can't remember. I can't remember at all. Let's start at the beginning, okay? Well, you see, I had 4 daughters. They married 4 brothers, the Smith boys, and after that, they each had 5 daughters of their own. Unfortunately, I outlived every one of those 24 of them. You know you're a ghost, right? Oh, yes. In fact, I died here in this graveyard, where they're all buried. I came to visit them, and I suppose my poor old heart finally gave out. That's not the problem, though. 95 years is a pretty good run, after all. So what did you forget? I brought this bouquet of flowers to one of my favorite granddaughter's grave, but I can't remember which of them was my favorite. I'm so ashamed that I can't bear to leave until I've remembered. I see. Well, maybe I can help you figure it out. Oh, thank you. I'd appreciate it ever so much. No problem, ma'am. Can you remember anything about your granddaughter? Well, I'm quite certain her name ended in a vowel. Okay, anything else? I remember I was 40 when she was born. And, oh no, 37. Or was it 42? I must have been somewhere in that range at least. Okay, anything else? So, ends in a vowel. And she died at 95, so this means that it was, let's say about 55 to 60 years ago. 55 to 60 years ago. Alright. I think. 50 to 60 years. Hey, anything else? Her first name was longer than her last, just like mine. Name ends in a vowel, first longer than her last. Anything else? I remember that she wasn't buried next to any of my daughters. Anything else? She passed the same age as poor Becky, who was always in such ill health. Her favorite hobby was knitting. She knit me a lovely sweater for Crimbo just a year before she died. I'll be back in a minute. What's the current year? Hi, Flora. What year is it? Billy Spider McKinley. Marmot skin cap. +7. Stop giving me pistol attack damage. I don't need it. Peggy Immortal. Kinda ironic. Pick it up. Tripe Pie. Biff Bunkerston. Sindley Crandlesworth. Clean Willie Hinks. Annette Centabomb. Buck Jeansley. Never saw a man die that way before. Let's go! Skeleton time. Oh, they have a lot of health. Oh my goodness. We might be fucked. We might be fucked. You gain effect angry. You get so angry about losing that fight that you pass out. I see. I see. It would appear I'm a little underleveled, yes. I may need to spend some of my points on health a little bit, maybe. Just well, hold on a minute, because with with 200 more points, I can upgrade my snakes again. It is a venomous teenage snake as well, which means poison. All right, I guess we'll go back to. I don't know where we should go. We just wander around a bit. Can we fight more skeletons here at the Dave Yard? We can level up Alice, or no? I guess not. Wander, help them pack. Shaggy Dog Cave, let's go there now. I'll take a mug of barrel cactus. There's a plaque bolted to the cave wall here. A record of the events of Expedition 2 and into Shaggy Dog Cave, November 1887, as recorded by Jim Plackwright. Having acquired through various and sundry means, a story which is interesting in its own right, but better saved for another time, a map purporting to lead to a large cache of jewels and ingots of precious metals hidden by the infamous highwayman and train robber Black Colt Jr. in the years before the cows came home. I, Jim Plackwright, along with 3 compatriots, these being Nathaniel Wyman, Cyrus Howard, and Douglas Watts, set out to find Shaggy Dog Cave and the aforementioned treasure. I don't have time for all of that. I don't have time for all of that. However, I will relate to you 3 odd occurrences that happened to us during the trek through the desert. The first was 2 or 3 hours out of dirt water, when Nate noticed a glint of sunlight upon a metallic object partially buried in the sand. This was revealed to be a brass oil lamp of foreign design and manufacturing, which fortuitously still contained a quantity of oil. Deciding this might come in handy, we stashed it in the wagon with our other tools. Discovering that we had neglected to pack torches, lanterns, or any other light source to illuminate the cave, we declared that it was indeed fortuitous that Nate had discovered that antique oil lamp during our travels. We gave the brass a quick shine and then lit the wick, and we were relieved to discover that it lit easily and provided a very adequate amount of light. Okay, so it is sequential. I just managed to find another plaque that mentioned the lamp, so I understood what was going on. That's crazy. The chest was locked with an ancient and rusting iron padlock, which easily broke from a single swing of our pickaxe. We opened the lid slowly, and the flickering light of the antique oil lamp shone brilliantly upon jewels of every color and shining ingots of precious metal, just as promised on the legends of Black Colt Jr. joyous at our triumph. We loaded the chest into our wagon and began the journey home. Thank you for reading, and may your own endeavors be equally successful. Signed, Jim Plackwright. It's a hole, completely empty one. This is literally called Shaggy Dog Cave. Do you expect anything at the end of this? I forgot that Shaggy Dog meant that. Jump down and fight it. Got him. Wait, did I get a new pistol for that? Silversmith's house? Goblin pistol? Oh! I see. Silver bullet making apparatus. Help yourself. Make 2 bullets? Silver bullet? Make 3 bullets. But
So you melt down the wedding ring and make a couple of bullets. Might have been a shotgun wedding, but it's a revolver divorce. +2 on that one, +2. You're not planning on going to any weddings or funerals anytime soon, so you figure it's safe to turn these cufflinks into something more immediately useful. And then we'll turn them into needles. How many bullets did I just... The button cap. Cactus bits. Oh, let's go on inside. We don't have safe cracking just yet. The book contains like 90 copies of Johnny Tremaine. Something weird about it though. It's too neatly organized. Like maybe the guy was hiding something. Search for secrets. He was crooked. The silversmith was selling cheap fakes. Oh well, he's gone now. So are most of his customers. No sense in stirring up trouble at this point. You write down the location of the shop. Might come in handy. Oh, spittoon. At least, it looks like a spittoon, but it's next to the bed. It might actually be a bedpan. Investigate it. What, really? I mean, if it's just a spittoon, that's bad enough, but it might be a bedpan, and that would be way worse. I feel like maybe you aren't getting what I'm saying. We're talking about an object that someone probably uses when they wake up in the middle of the night and can't be bothered to walk to the outhouse. And the best you can hope for is maybe they only use it to spit nighttime tobacco juice into, in which case it's only full of rancid, congealing tobacco spit. I'm investigating it. Are you even listening to me? You're just sort of skimming past the text. Bedpan! I'm pretty sure there's treasure in there, and you aren't stopping me. Bedpan! Shut up! I'm investigating! Okay, fine. Have it your way. Your own filthy, disgusting way. Turns out to probably not be a bedpan, but it is definitely a spittoon, and it is definitely filled with rotting brown spit. Fish around in it. What is wrong with you? Bite me! Oh good God. Okay, you plunge your hand in up to the wrist. It makes a gloop noise and breaks the thin skin of congealing toxins that was previously keeping the dire smell in relative check. Now you are choking on a miasma of oily, bitter chaw stink. You know that feeling you get when you're about to puke? How you get that taste back in the rear corners of your mouth? That metallic tang by the root of your tongue like you're sucking on a corroded old penny? Just tell me what I found already. Found a filthy slime-covered old brooch. Are you happy? Bet you're gonna put it on without even washing it first. Maybe I will, so there! It is pretty good. What's my other lapel item? +1 to all... Well, this is +2 to all my stats. Worth! Well, off to the silver platter. Attack it. Blam, blam, blam. Got him. I love poison. Got fangs. Made it to the silver platter. Howdy. What can I do for you? It should be, what can I do you for? I didn't realize you could interact with spittoons the whole game, so I missed out on all the best content. I don't know if I'd call this the best content, but you certainly did miss out on some interesting items. Well, do you have a menu? A menu? What are you talking about? Isn't this a walk-up style restaurant? What? No, I'm a silver plater. I plate things with silver, you know? Oh, I thought your sign was... Never mind. The man grins, revealing a full set of silver-plated teeth. So, you need something plated? What are my options? I could plate that hat you're wearing. People with silver hats get more done, they say. This will enchant your hat to add 1 to your maximum action point. Maybe something else? Plate your melee weapon there. So do more damage. Increases damage, or even more against creatures that are vulnerable to silver. I can plate your pistol, it'll do more damage. Okay, well, we're probably going to be using this pistol for the rest of the game. So, good investment to plate the pistol. What else can you plate? What are my options? So the hat for more AP. Deals extra damage against cows and other demonic creatures. Fucking score! Nice. Awesome. You know what? It's only 500 meat. What are my options? Let me plate the hat. Max AP. Massive. Alright. Let's explore. Your El Vibrato bleeps and you follow the signal, because of course you do. Why wouldn't you? One reason why you might not is that it led you to a hulking robot that could easily pound you into scrap. I wouldn't say that... I don't think I could describe this robot as hulking, personally. Get him!
Wow, that was a lot of damage. Holy shit. Let me just drink some of that real quick. Another snake. Heal me, please. Help. Please help me. Ow. Alright. I think if I fan the hammer, you're dead. Yeah. 20 El Vibrato scraps. Nice. Well, this is unusual. In this wooded area out in the middle of nowhere, a goblin has constructed a little lean-to with a rough wooden counter. Looks something like a kid would sell lemonade out of. Instead of lemonade, they've got a display of shiny bits of jewelry. Hello. Many hello to you, good human. Are you having interest in a fine example of goblin jewelry craft? Talk to it. You look over the display of jewelry, which in usual goblin fashion is cobbled together from bits of scavenged materials. Shiny materials, though, and charming in an outsider art kind of way. Make these. Did you yourself these to making? Oh no, mine skill is to selling only. These I am buying from goblin artisans, and the savings to passing along to you, a customer. Examine the merchandise. On closer inspection, most of the jewelry on offer is rubbish, but you do spot a few things that are rather nice looking. The goblin notices your interest. Rings are 100 meat for buying. Buy the elegant ring. So thanking you, here it is. Is that perhaps +6 to Moxie? That's what I'm looking for. What other rings do I feel like I had a really good ring that 20 to meat gains. Oh, meat gains are massive. Oh, we do. We want the meat gains. We want the money. Money is good. It's always good for money to be on sale. Burbar, a bunch of free shit. Caged Canary, 3 bottles of laudanum, and a patent emetic. Alright, laudanum is nice. That's like 90 experience for free right there. A shot rings out and something buzzes past your ear. You quickly dive behind a rock just in case the two things are connected and not just, say, someone haunting nearby and also there's a bee. Peering carefully around your rock, you eventually spot movement in an underbrush. It's a hunter with an old-fashioned matchlock rifle and a cloak with leaves stuck to it, which is less effective as camouflage than it sounds, because all the trees around here are pine trees. You also notice that he's been out here for a very long time, which you can infer from the way he's lit. A skeleton! You're going down, buddy. You're done for. Get him. Wow, that's a lot of damage. I think if I heal you, you'll live one more turn? Yeah. And then you're done for. Fan the hammer, take him out. Pew, pew, pew. Done and dusted. Cargo jeans. And Alice leveled up. Let's go. What are the cargo jeans? +4 pit. Why do they keep giving me pistol attack damage, man? Why do they keep giving me pistol attack damage? You know what? Maybe I should go for pistol attack damage. Maybe I should equip everything I have that gives me pistol attack damage, so I can fan the hammer, do crazy damage, and then a guaranteed 45. Obviously, we still keep this, naturally. Weapon, +3 muscles, hammer, pick. We have 2 pickaxes. I don't think we need both of those. Feels hot instead of physical. Okay, offhand things. Spooky resist. Oh! Nice! Melee, attack, spell attack. Lucky Horseshoe, more pistol attack damage. Any of these rings give pistol attack damage? Nope, that decreases it. That's more pistol attack damage. Alright. How much pistol attack damage are we doing now? I guess we'll find out. Explore more. Rescue mission. Go there now. A floral ring and 10 XP. What's the ring? Makes foraging random encounters much more likely. Ooh. Hello there. Gosh, a real-life nun. Yes, I'm Sister Tabitha. I'm Jelly the adult. What's with the cots? Well, what with the cow attacks and so on, I felt my faith would be better served by running this place as a clinic, rather than just a church. I also sell medical supplies, if you'd like your healing to go. You need any errands run or anything?
Funny you should ask. I've been experimenting with the healing properties of a purple grass that grows near here, but I've run out. Would you mind picking some for me? It grows near a cave that makes an unusual humming sound. Oh, sure. I think I know the place you mean. No problem. I'll be right back. I'll be back. No, not yet. Jeez. Jeez, you don't have to guilt trip me. Alright, off to the humming cave. Back to the rescue mission. No! We need safe cracking. I don't know how we get safe cracking, but we need it. Here you go. Can I buy some medical supplies? 3 bottles of laudanum. Absolutely. Take that for sure. Alright, now we're going to go back to Dirtwater. Skeleton. Naturally, we fight it. Blam, blam, blam. Holy shit, that's a lot of damage. Maybe going full in on pistol attack damage was the right move. Ouch. Guy looks like he's in a lot of pain. You okay, buddy? Pretty sure my leg is broken, so no. What happened? Traffic accident? No, it just sort of broke all of a sudden. I guess I don't get enough vitamins or whatever. Good nutrition can be difficult in this day and age. I'm gonna need some medicine for this. Can you help me? Sure. Thank you. There's a mission up north. The nuns there run a little hospital and sell medical supplies. Can you give me some broken leg pills? Broken leg pills? Is that a thing? Yeah, that's a thing. Don't have any with me. Sorry. Huh. Coming right up. Well, back to the mission. I don't know. Fight it. Blam, blam, blam. It doesn't take poison damage, so it's probably still alive, but... It takes Robots take poison damage? If you say so. How much? Oh, all right. After I give all the laudanum. Mine, all mine. Kerosene, dynamite. All right. So after we give all this laudanum, we'll have enough to upgrade our snakes again. Yep. Here you go. Ooh, thanks. I feel like a new man again, or at least the same man with a new leg. That's good. Go drink some milk or something, okay? He waves and skips happily away. Well, that was nice. I mean, if a computer can get a virus, then why not? You know what? You'll make a good point. Ellsbury tells you a tale of a shopkeeper who finds a magical portal to an ancient forest inhabited by feral priests. Thank you, Ellsbury. Ellsbury tells you a tale about a nightmarish plateau where tiny spirits hunt and eat ethereal skeletons. Thank you, Ellsbury. Tale of a writer who suddenly awakens at an otherworldly warm plateau inhabited by barbaric horses. Tale of an ancient frigid monastery where tiny cows wage holy war against violent scholars. And that story, the Stormlight Archives. Ellsbury tells you a tale about a curious plane where violent skeletons protect and serve immortal insects. Hollow Knight Silk Song. Here you go. Tells you a tale about a nightmarish desert where miniature insects wage an eternal war against imaginary machines. Also, Hollow Knight Silk Song. Alright, out. We got 600 experience. That's right. Deploy Snake. Once again, upgraded. And I suppose we will spend the rest on, I don't know, grit. That seems good. Seems a good thing to have. Go back up to the silver plater. Skeleton! You're done. Immune to oh no! Kablam! 12 chip skeleton bones. Alright. And then I think we're just gonna search around for a little bit. We're smelling another snake. Nice. I will deploy my own snakes, who are now venomous. Oh, bone saw is good on skeletons. Okay. Oh, 5 poison buildup for every snake. That's massive. Hellcalf. Oh, goodness, that's a lot of them. Okay, never mind. They're extremely weak. We're fine. We'll live. Ow. Oh, my God. We're fine. We won the action economy, so we win.
They're done for. Another snake. Get him! We're fine. Get him! Those are my boys. Those are my boys. My teenage snake boys. Well, a loud thwack noise draws your attention. You follow the sound to a man in a once white apron who's butchering a bighorn sheep or some other large desert animal with an oversized and heavy-looking meat cleaver. As he's hauling the implement up onto his shoulder for another blow, he catches sight of you and hisses with a wild look in his eye. Who's there? Don't test me, boy. I'll chop you up like this goat or whatever it is. Yikes. I'll test him. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. Goodbye. I think I won the test. You won! Specifically, you won a huge slab of cleaver and all the meat you can carry, which isn't all that much once you factor in the weight of the cleaver. I do love a good cleaver. +3 muscle? Isn't that the same exact thing that my current weapon gives me? Yes, but it does more damage. Alright. I won't say no to getting to use a cleaver. Also, we're going to go back to Dirtwater because I remembered I have a quest item. Mind-splaining bonus. Hold on. We got the saltpeter to give to the kitchen. Yep, got it right here. That's the stuff. Thanks. Okay, the next thing I need is a certain kind of hot pepper. It's called a murder pepper because it's really spicy. Because it literally has a knife and kills people who ask dumb questions. They grow in the area outside town. You should be able to find one if you just wander around a little bit. Okay. Oh, catch a whiff of something that makes your eyes water. Trace it to its source, a vividly colored red shape hanging from a scraggly little plant. This must be the southeast western murder pepper that fellow the jewel was looking for. Finger and thumb immediately start throbbing as you pluck the pepper. Toss it into your rucksack before it can do any more damage. Alright, well, done and dusted. Here's your pepper. Nice big one. That'll last a while. Good going. Okay, so if you're still looking for stuff to do, I need someone to go check my mail. I ordered a new saute knife, but I haven't gotten time to go fetch it myself. Here's the key to my post office box. Alright. We may end up stealing that knife. We shall see. Wrong building. Open box 441. Saute knife. Back to the chef. What are we working with here on that saute knife? Even though you're holding it, you're still pretty sure there's no such thing as a saute knife. Anyway, it's too thin to use as a weapon. So it's not even worth stealing. Damn. I have a feeling we might not be finishing today. You got my knife? Yep, here you go. Excellent. This will work a lot better than that hammer I was using. Okay, I only need one more favor from you, but it's the most important. I used to have this recipe for a very secret jerk sauce, but then my jerk friend, Dave J., stole it from me. Then he died and took the secret to the grave. Literally, I mean. He was buried with it. Want me to dig up his grave? He's dead. He won't mind. Well, okay. Where exactly is he? Oh, the Dave Yard, I assume. You folks okay? Leave them to their own devices. Looking for Dave J. There it is. You dig up the grave and pry open the coffin. Instead of a corpse, it contains a garbage bag. Strange. Inside, you reach into the garbage bag and I'm surprised to find that it's full of pudding. No, that's not just pudding. It's pudding and motor oil. Who would do this? You finally manage to reach all the way to the bottom of the bag and retrieve a sudden lump from the bottom. You unglob the wad and dry it off, then wash your arm in a nearby ditch. Better be worth it. We've put our hand in far worse places than a bag of pudding and motor oil. Your booze sense alerts you to the presence of a rock. Confused, you move the rock, and sure enough, there's a bottle of booze behind it. Phew! You were afraid for a second that your booze sense had been replaced with some kind of rock sense. Thank goodness. Got that recipe yet? The one my jerk friend Dave J took to his grave? Yeah, I got it. Hey, thanks a million, buddy. Now my slop will be world famous. Here, let me give you a little something for your trouble. Fell in the slop, but it's still good. +3 Moxie? I did all that for a hat with +3 Moxie? Do I have snakeskin I can put on my hat? Infernal Sulfrat. It says
insubstantial piece of infernal cat. We'll leave that for now. I've learned that I probably shouldn't destroy things when given a dialogue box, which allows me to do so. I'm getting stronger in a way. I don't know. Let's explore. Free shit. Silver bullet. I can. Oh, silver bullets. Hold on. More needles. Nice. Yeah, we'll give them a ride to Dirtwater. Help them ride to Dirtwater. 10 free experience at the cost of having to go back to Dirtwater. I guess it's not really free if you think about it like that. It has fell off the back of cart LTD stenciled on the side. Seems a bit on the nose, but hey, free stuff is free stuff. Ranch dressing in a length of rope. Have Alice fix them up. Alright. Help him pack. Nope. I don't think we're finding any new... Yeah, it didn't look like we're finding anything new. Okay. You know what? I think we're strong enough. Back to old Reboot Hill. Never mind. Soup stock load. Somebody bent their Yucca. Oh no. Mind-splaining. Smelling salts and dynamite. Hammer and a monkey wrench? Is that another tool that I can use for stuff? Provides the option to wrench things in certain places. Nice! I don't have a suitable vessel? Oh! I see. It's literally soup. This is one of those spooky white masks the cultists you keep running into in mines wear. I've been running into cultists in mines? Since when? You see 3 different sized bolts on the side of the elevator, which are all very loose. There's a sign that says 3,200 pounds pressure required, and some sort of gauge currently reads 0. Turn the 5 bolt. Gauge now says 295. No, we're just gonna keep turning number 5. Don't worry, I got it. I got it. Damn. Let's see. 411, 822. Okay, so that's gonna increment it by 411. Leave it alone for now. Attempt to fix it. 983. Don't worry, I got this. Damn. I was close. That's 295. Doesn't... You know, that is right. Okay. So, hold on. Quick math. I'm just going to hit random buttons and hope it works. Wait. We need to hit 3... Hold on. I believe. I believe. Damn, I was close. I was close. We're getting there. We're getting there. I believe. I fucked up. Trust. Trust. Hold on. Trust. Almost there. Hold on. Trust. Trust. No, shit. I had it. I almost had it. That was it. Oh, good. It kept it. Almost there. Almost there. Hold on. What happens if I just do this one every single time? Have faith. Hold. Have faith. I believe. And you should as well. If only there were a way to solve this without randomly guessing. If only. I guess we'll never figure out how to solve it. Shame. We'll never discover the mysteries of Soup Stock Load. Off a Reboot Hill. Free shit! And a rock hammer for busting rocks! Alright, let's try that again. Let's try it. Surely this time we'll be strong enough. Well, first of all, reduce his Moxie. That's not gonna have any effect. It's fine. We'll live. That's no damage at all. Why are you only doing 5 damage? Wait, Bone Saw! I forgot about the Bone Saw ability! Okay. It's not all is lost just yet. Hold on. Hold on. Let me think. That's not what I wanted to do. Another snake. Instantly destroy a skeleton? Hold on. There's a chance. There's a chance. Hold on. There's a chance. There's a chance. We may just be able to do this. Hold on. I have faith. I have faith. Okay. So here's what we gotta do. Here's what we gotta do. These guys just buff stats. We don't have to care about them. Who's the real big problem here? I think it's these two. I think it's the melee guys. They seem like a problem. So deploy Snake, give them an extra target to hit, destroy this one. All right, so 2 of us are gonna take damage this turn. Both targeted the snake. Fucking perfect. Awesome. Okay. Throw out another snake. Bone Saw this one. Lock in. Lock in. We can do anything. We can do anything. Another snake. Bone Saw the gunman. I'm so fucking good at video games. I'm so good at video games. You have no idea. I'm a goddamn genius is what I am. This is why you never kill the healers first. They can't actually do anything. I'm so good at video games. Holy shit. 200 experience. Beautiful. Here lie the sweet gang. May they never wake up. Sweet sword. +6 Moxie. This sword used to adorn the grave of the sweet gang. Now it adorns the faces of your enemies. Briefly. Buck Jeansley. Clean Willie Hanks. Snidley Cradlesworth. Big Bob Hurlingham. Biff Bunkerston. Peggy Immortal. Peggy Immortal. Sorry. Billy, Spider-Man, Rebecca Smith. Wait, that one ends in a vowel. Hold on. Ends in a vowel, but has to be buried next to another daughter. Okay, so it's not Rebecca. I'll be back in a minute. Leslie, perhaps? Well, could be Penelope. Oh, hold on. Damn. Wait, where's Becky? Where's Becky? Was the same age as Becky? Hold on. Name it in a vowel. Longer than her last. Wasn't buried next to any of my daughters. Past age is the same age as poor Becky, who was always in such ill health. I'll be back in a minute. So 43 to 59, that's gonna be... This is where I should know how to do this one. That's gonna be, Christ almighty. 16. 16. Are you 16? You are not, decidedly not 16. First Becky. Which Becky do you mean? Same age as poor Becky, who was always in such ill health. Her favorite hobby was knitting. Sweater for Crimbo. Spot. Uncover a coffin that was apparently delivered by mail because it still has the address printed on it. Either that or this was a joke about somebody going to Hellstrom Ranch after they die. Magdalene. Mezzo Becky Smith. Paula, Patricia, first Becky, Fiona, okay. You know what? We're just gonna send it. We're gonna send it on Rebecca. What? Did it start with what? With an F? Was it Faye? Okay. Well, shit. So it's not Rebecca. God damn it. Let's go for Patricia. Maybe she'll be over it by once a day. Oh, there's more. Oh my god. Oh, Christ. Gothic cameo and sarsaparilla. Sarsaparilla. Yeah. Spooky resistance. Nice. I hope there's more skeletons I can fight. I'm good at that. Tombstone is big and fancy and has a door on the front. Open the door. Inside is a document with a weird little metal object. Take the object. Key fragment. Read the document. ETLITR. ETLITR. Pick the lock. Read the document. OHLGHE. The object. Another broken key. Safe Kraken? I can't do safe Kraken. Alright, further in. More stuff to dig up. Skull chip. Oh! Not gonna get past this barrier of whirling bones without, well, making it so there's no barrier of whirling bones here anymore. One moment, please. Let me just increase my moxie. I have 2 liver, 2 stomach. Okay, hold on. Increases your muscle by 11 and your maximum HP by 25 for the rest of the day, but you shouldn't drink it. decent whiskey, muscle by 5. Excuse me. Surely the all 20 skill check is a level barrier? Nah, I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Increase your moxie by 6. Stuff is made out of cow stomach, demonic cow stomach. So not only would you be eating that, you'd also be eating whatever the cow ate. Are you sure you want to eat this? Oh, all of it? Okay, sure. And in fact, meat it out. I'll be darned. What? Meat it out? Is that... Oh, I see. That's just what they call it. Okay. Tainted beefsteak, Vienna blood sausages, tripe pie. Okay. Well, we'll increase that moxie by 5. Booze. No, more moxie. Then we'll have some surgical gin. And then for potions, we'll go some ranch dressing. And some ranch dressing. There we go. All buffed up. Shoot him. You draw your pistol and deftly shoot the floating bones into bits that are too small to float. Alright, let's get their asses. The cultists seem like they're barely maintaining control over that skeleton. Wait a while and see what happens. You hide behind the tombstone and wait. After a few moments, the skeleton wrests itself from the cultist's control and goes on a rampage. Bones and teeth fly everywhere, and none of them belong to the skeleton. If that gives you any indication of how the fight turns out. Seemingly satisfied with the carnage it caused, the skeleton scratches something into the ground and then shuffles off to the south. Take the book. Fundamentals of Nex-Mex. We'll take that. Yes, please. Gives you the raised skeletal buddy skill. Absolutely. Alice's glare threatens to burn a hole straight through you. You better not be thinking of doing what it looks like you're thinking of doing. Relax, Alice. I can handle it. Fight fire with fire, right? You think for even a second that you're turning into another necromancer. I'll be fighting fire with lead. Alright, I won't read it. Fine. Grutch. Probably to the gulch, I assume? Third room. Peninsula Wackersley. Hastily constructed, very shallow privy. Hold on, let's get some stench resistance. Where's my... It's offhand, right? There we go. Burned scroll. Back to my lucky horseshoe. Scroll has mostly been burned beyond legibility, but you can just barely make out something about hell cow energy between the scorch marks. Scroll's in bad shape. You can't. Must be another clue about the whereabouts of the necromancer. You stick the scroll to your journal. I see. Is there another plot after plot 3? It doesn't seem like it. Nice. Xavier J. Wait, are they randomly generated? No, J. Horndog. That one guy, you know the guy, yeah, him. Pick it up. Handful of loose teeth. Hello there. Skeleton doesn't seem particularly threatening, apart from being a general reminder of your own mortality. Hello, who are you? My name's Bernard. Shh, lower your voice, they'll hear us. Who, the cultists? Shh, yes. Not a fan? They're reanimating dead people's skeletons. I don't want to be reanimated, it sounds horrible. Can you imagine having to walk around without your skin on? How embarrassing, not to mention cold. Sure, well, plus, I mean, dying's hard enough. Who'd want to come back to life just when you got used to being dead, right? I can see that. Please, can you do something? I don't want them to find me. I took care of them already. Great! Whew, that's a load off my mind, let me tell you. Here, you can have this worry stone. I don't need it now. +6 moxie. Nice. Wait, if we wear that, we have enough moxie to go to the circus and get the ticket. What's the game? I'll give it a shot. Shoot like a jaguar. Well, I'll be. Looks like you win. Congratulations on the finest shooting I've seen in quite a time. All right, into the main stage. What ring did I have before? Lodestone, right? Wait, can I have multiple rings equipped? No, okay. Oh, it's an offhand. Okay. I want the lucky horseshoe back there. Also climbed on the scene. Oh, do I have to do all 3 of them, or do I just not? Never mind. Old medicine show. What are we fighting here? Oh, another one of these things. Okay, sure. We'll blast them. Damn, that's good. Probably dead. Yeah, because it gets poisoned. Why does it get poisoned? Also, wait, we should probably check back in with the professor. Attack them. More skeletons! Nice. Being able to just insta-kill a skeleton is crazy. That's an insane skill. Hello, Professor. He ambles over to a strange contraption in the corner of the room and begins to tinker. Great, let me just... yep, okay. This'll do the trick. Let me just get this running, then you'll be able to grab a keystone from it. Take another 5 scrap for each one you need. Gary can insta-kill everything and cook you breakfast at the same time. Shame you murdered him. That was a little miscommunication. Are you familiar with the Lost Dutch Oven mine? Grim place. That's where I heard the chassis for that fabricator, wedged behind... that's where I found the chassis for that fabricator, wedged behind the usual pile of rocks. Seems like a good place to start hunting. Alright, I guess we'll go there. Free shit. Silver bullets! Nice. More needles. Can't get any closer. Now we have some stench resistance, at least. Good thing we got these sweet-smelling flowers. Gas mask and miner's pants. Plus 15 stench resistance, -3 to everything else. +2 to armor. I assume that's a hat? We don't need it. We're fine. We don't need it right now, at least. Where's my... Yeah, marmot skin cap. Miners must have eaten down here to avoid the stench upstairs. Sugar guns? Increases your range damage by 3 for the rest of the day. No! Another Splatoon! Let's go. My favorite Nintendo game. Splatoon. I don't know what kind of tobacco these miners are chewing, but it must be extra corrosive, because this brass spittoon has a hole eaten through the bottom and dark stains underneath it where the spit leaked out. Although oddly, it doesn't seem to be leaking now, and it's half full. I guess the miners plugged the hole with something. Inspect it. It's a spittoon. It's disgusting. You can practically see the stink lines coming off of it. Come on, let's not do this. One moment, please. Now we're prepared. Inspect the spittoon. Aw, jeez, fine, okay. Crouch down and take a careful look at the filthy spittoon. The inside is blackened with years' worth of stains. Death broth inside has a rainbow sheen like a parking lot's oil spill, and occasionally a little bubble pops on the surface. You can actually feel a slight warmth radiating off of it from whatever dire chemical reaction is taking place in there. You realize you're holding your breath, not deliberately, but from the human body's natural instinct for self-preservation. It's weird it's called Splatoon because those squids are not very militaristic. Not at all, no. Inhale. Imagine if someone made a big pot of chili con carne and left it under the porch. 3 rats crawl into the pot, eat half the chili, and then die. A week later, a family of cockroaches takes up residence among them writhing maggots. Cockroaches smoke thick black cigars, which they light with puffs of burning human hair. That's what it smells like. Search it. Fortunately for you, the rainbow-colored film on the surface of the liquid coats your hand as you plunge it into the toxic stew, keeping it from being immediately dissolved and dissolved down to the bones. The smell intensifies when your stomach prepares to hose the poisons off your arm with a high-pressure stream of vomit. Keep searching. Your fingers touch something in the bottom of the spittoon. Better pull it out fast, but you still have something to pull with. Pull. Pull the world's most disgusting pair of pants out of the spittoon, and jump back as the hole at the spittoon's bottom, now unplugged, begins to leak steaming filth. Congratulations. You are now the proud owner of the worst object I've ever been paid to think about, narrowly defeating a leather bondage harness made from the skin of a clown. Spit-soaked pants. +2 armor, +2 speed, as opposed to +4 pistol attack damage. Splatoon-chan does seem to have quite the bounty of objects to give us. How kind of her. Kerosene and dynamite. Oil it! In we go. You emerge from the elevator into a deeper shaft. By the light of your lantern, you see exposed meat veins on nearly every surface. It's unusual that there would be this much readily available meat left in a working mine. What were they digging for, if not this? Curious. A lot of unrefined meat and a lot of experience. Excuse me, sorry. Coming through. One more. Shovels. Dulled to uselessness. Okay, let's see what this guy's deal is. Also, how much experience do we have now? 500. If we save up 500 more, we can fully upgrade our snakes. So we're going to be doing that. This guy's totally out of it. He's gibbering and drooling and doesn't even seem to see you. Try to talk to him. Hey, buddy, are you okay? Glob Rob Bibble Gordo Glub. Uh-huh. Wave your hand in front of his face, but he doesn't react at all. Leave him to his gibbering. I'm down. The guy seems to have gnawed off his own hands before he died. You start to feel uneasy. The gem is pretty, but it smells terrible. Extracted. Effluvious Emerald. If this gem is half as valuable as it is pungent, you're in the money, and you should probably wash your hands before you spend it. The guy worked his fingers to the bone digging, and then worked his bones to the marrow. The hair on the back of your neck stands up. These scratches are just painted on. In blood! Your heart is pounding. The gouge marks are dark with blood. You have to get out of this pit right now. As you get near the rocks, the voices in your head begin screaming too loudly to ignore. You have to get out of this pit right now. Okay, fine. But what if? Hold on. What if I equip the Caged Canary and get spooky resistance? Damn. Well, it was worth a shot. What's that say? Start to feel uneasy. Oh no. The professor might help? I see. Let's go see him then. He did tell us to come here in the first place, right? Oh, snakes! Let's go. Oh my god, we're so powerful now. Goodness gracious. Our snakes are so strong. They're so strong and capable, and I'm so proud of them. Hi, Professor. Glad to see you again. Have you a chance to take Keystone to the Lost Dutch Oven Mine and look for that unusual pile of rocks? I did. Oh, did I not? Right. Whoops. Forgot to make a key. Haha. Back to the mines. All right. Where were we? Down the elevator. Yep. There you go. You got it. Can I increase? No. Down we go. Bust up the pile. Move the rocks by hand. Talk the rocks into leaving. You're one smooth talker. 20 experience. There's a trapezoidal piece missing from the weird crossbar thing. Insert the keystone. Enter the portal. Naturally. El Vibrato Chamber. It says Nakhorko Pacha Nanukbe. Hold on. Alright, it's not just backwards. No? Okay. Well, whatever that was, hopefully it wasn't bad. The door of it, there's no keyholes or handles or anything. It always has 3 buttons on top of it. Push the second one. These things are friendly. Neither am I. Alright. Get them, because they can be poisoned. No! Okay. I think maybe we fan the hammer. Kill one for sure. He blasts. Other one might die. Oh, my body and bones.
Ow. Ouch. And then you should be able to kill both of them with poison. No? Wow, that one is quite durable. Okay. More vibrato scraps. Alright, let's try that again. Push the first one. Oh, okay. Is this a farming spot for these things? Seems like it. Okay. You bent over to examine the device and accidentally stubbed your toe on it. It hurts, but the box moves. And it must be lighter than it looks. Take it. Alright. Back to the professor's house. Help him untie it. If I can get a rope untied from a fence post. Tip your hat to him and ride on. Sorry, buddy. I have indeed! Oh, did you find anything interesting? Show him the strange device. Hey, Professor, I found a thing. Great, let's see. Aha, a marvelous find. This device makes batteries, or will once I've fixed it. Batteries? Yep, the El Vibratoans powered their portable equipment with little electric marbles, like the one I put on your transponder. I'm sure I don't have to tell you, a regular source of those will be incredibly useful. Awesome! I see. Interesting. Let's go to the railroad camp, see what's going on. Oh, goblin. Hey, hello, a human. Hey, hello, a goblin. Looking for tuna. Seeing it? Tuna? This being the desert. No tuna here for miles. What are you saying? Tuna is local delicacy. Tuna? You meaning a fish? Swimming thing? Crazy human. A tuna isn't swimming. This is a desert. This a desert. Wear it to swimming. Well, yeah, that's my point. A tuna is round and green, with red knobs. Pokey spines having. Oh, some kind of cactus? Like a prickly pear or something? Yes, duh. Kill. Kill. Tuna. Ow. Oh my god, she's dead. Don't worry. Blam. Got him. 40 and a tuna fork. How much XP do we have? We're almost there. We're close. We're close to a fully upgraded snake. Guy stopped messing with his watch and started eating jelly beans? What you got there? Jelly beans? Yep. Can I have one? Oh, please? Oh, get your own. Well, where'd you get him? A little ways south of here. From a fellow named Roy Bean. Roy Bean's House of Justice and Jelly Beans. Howdy, boss. Howdy, Smee. Stuck again? Yep, got ourselves one hell of a canyon to get across and no materials for bridge building. Any ideas? There's an old mine up north called Breadwood. They opened a lumber camp after the mines dried up. If you can fix a deal with them for the lumber we need, I can handle the engineering side of things. Okay, where is it? Of course, anything you find to build a bridge out of is fine by me, but that seems like the simplest option. See what I can do? One of those pay telescopes for tourists. This one was designed by a promising young artist named Edward Munch. Pay for your meat and look through the telescope at the big canyon. Lose 5 meat. It sure is big. It'll take quite a bridge to get across that thing, that's for sure. Awesome. Amazing. Alright, off to Breadwood. Transponder bleeps. The signal's to one of those El Vibrato robots. Alright, let's get him. Blam. Done for. Man, the hammer is insanely... What the fuck? You know a town's gone to pot when even the horses are drunk. Howdy, Doc. There's a military cemetery near here. Territory's military cemetery? Hush. This is important. Talking about a very large graveyard filled with the skeletons of soldiers. Oh yeah, that could be bad. Yeah. Thanks for the reminder. Wait, we never went back to the gulch. Because that one guy, he scrawled in a thing that said Grutch. Unless that was nothing. It might be nothing. It's possible. Off to the military cemetery. We gotta fight skeletons. An electrified skeleton. All right, well, we shoot him, and then you're dead. Got him. Vibrating scapula. Beyond this gate stands countless rows and rows of tombstones. Well, they're not actually countless. I've counted them. There are 999 of them. You can visit an individual plot number if you'd like. Visit a plot. You approach the grave. It reads, Corporal Edwina Zevin, 23rd Beanslinger Division. You can hear this grave's resident scratching in its coffin. You're done. Alice studies the remains of your undead... Okay, if I do 386 again, is it going to be the same one? Alright, well, if you dig up 28 graves, you get the best hat. Alright, well, I know what we're doing. Off we go. Ow. Well, you do have a lot of health, but unfortunately you're also a skeleton, so get fucked. Alice surveys the scene and jots down some notes in her little notebook. Alright, Alice leveled up. Visit a plot anyway. Off to 2. Sergeant Amon Barton. Alright. We're gonna be here for a while. That's the wrong one. Sergeant Major Ella Jensen. Gray doesn't bear any telltale marks of necromantic interference. Around here is rocky, and it's pretty hard on your shovel. You make it down to the coffin and find a lockbox. The soldier must have had no next of kin. Sad. Army lockbox. There's another plot. Let's go to 4. Grace McCullough. Dig it up. Gun 4. Is it a plot? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, he looks scary. Alright. You're done. Plot 6. Ethel Russo. Oh my word! Alice. Thank you, Alice. Oh my god. Okay, we're fine. Rifleman's helmet. This helmet. Plus 5 pistol attack damage. That's worse than the hat I've already got. This is a plot. Off to plot 7. Alright, so if Alice gets to act first, we win. Plain and simple. Off to plot 8. Skeleton bone, burial whiskey, old wedding ring. Alright. Off to plot 9. The grave is quiet. Smelling salts, incendiary bullet. Off to plot 10. Dig it up. Requires a shovel. What? What? Did that break my shovel? Hold on. Tombstone seems more ornate than most, though it's partially worn away. There's an epitaph inscribed as well. Died of a broken heart. Say a word for the departed. Hold on. Let me look up Morse code. Alright, hold on. Is it... Hold on. S... O... S-O-R-R... Sorrow? After a moment, you notice that you can just barely make out the division number that had worn away over the years. 37. The 37th is another plot. I assume 37? Oh! It's a puzzle! Okay.
Say a word for the part. Okay, hold on. That's numbered. So say a word for the departed. That's going to be H. U. B. Hubris. 111. Born in distant lands, died penniless and alone. Hey, Verisi. Good to see ya. Tombstone seems more ornate than most, so it's partially worn away. Okay, EHVARQ. Hold on. Let me see if there's a cipher. Hold on. Isn't it like a Caesar cipher? Caesar cipher is the first one I'm going for. Let's see. E S B. Okay, no. T W. Okay, that doesn't appear to be it. Born in distant lands. Hold on. Ciphers. Definitely a Caesarian cipher. Plus 13. What? What? Huh? Cipher. Add 13 to each letter. Okay. Then E becomes R, U, R, U, I, Ruin. Ruin? Is that it? Ruin. Okay. 230. Bo to Anyem. Oh God. Will be missed every second. Howdy, Merrick. Good to see you. Bo to Anyem. We're doing ciphers. Deep in the puzzle mind? We are. We are. I got no clue on this one. Will be missed every second. Mort defunct. Oh, I assume, did Joe, missed every song on B, A, B, A, N. Joe's wrapping up, still in the metaphor mines. Gotcha. Every second? Well, yeah, I'm guessing it's every second letter. Joe said he's just going to move to a different area and the stream's going to be boring for the rest of it, so I trusted him. I see. I see. You can always take him at his word when he says stream will be boring. He's a very good, he's got a very good barometer for those sorts of things, I would say. Beauty? I'm gonna join chat tomorrow and they'll have a whole new meme. I'm just gonna go for beauty. Either Batane or Unum? I'm gonna assume it's unym because that one seems like an actual word. EUONYM, unym. 370. Crushed at Bash for Boulder Salesman. What? I don't know what this cipher. I don't have enough knowledge about ciphers to be able to know this at all. It's an at-bash cipher? What the hell is an at-bash cipher? Okay. A to Z. Okay, so it's just in reverse. It's just the alphabet in reverse. So W E D G E D, wedged. Okay. $6.90. Oh Christ. What is this, like a fucking clock cipher? Colored her hair 6 times a day. Hope you learned semaphore, but Joe's not even finished with metaphor. Okay, hold on. Okay, I got this, don't worry. So 6 would be assumedly D. Yeah, D. 10, 15. How do I tell which one is the hour hand and which one is the... I'm sure that's fine. 10, 15 would be... Oh god. I'm not seeing 10, 15 here. 10, 15? I have a visual aid. I'm just not seeing which one of these is 10, 15. It looks like it's Q, and I don't think it's going to be DQ. Y looks like 10:15. Oh, I was looking at 10:05. Q is like 10:05. Okay, my bad. D, so D, Y, E, 10:37, 10:37, EYE, EYEB, EYEB, 7:23. Or 7. 120. EYEB. That can't be. EYEBM. That's. EYEBM, what's 430? Let me just see what 430. Where the fuck is 430? There's 430. B? I think, no, it looks like 530. What? E 1037. Unless that's H? EYEH 723. M? No, because that's 15. N. EYE something N. 430. Where the fuck is 430? Is it dying? Okay. 11? Didn't we already go to 11? Oh, this fucking... Oh, you notice that someone left a rock on this grave inscribed with LOL, which everyone knows stands for lots of love. How sweet, though you're not sure why they placed it upside down. $707, yeah. $707. Say a word for the departed. Weisenheimer. First meta puzzle division. Oh Christ. Okay, so it's SHREWD. Shrewd. Courier walks up to you. According to General Heimer's will, I'm supposed to deliver this to the person standing at his grave at this exact moment. He hands you a package and then departs. You open the box and inside is a bunch of meat. At the bottom of the package is a note that says, "You've not heard the last from me." 1,000 meat? That wasn't worth it at all! Shake your head, unable to think of something. Is this still part of the puzzle? Why can I say a word for the departed? Goodbye. You somehow feel that wasn't quite the right thing to say. The first letter of every... Well, we just did that one. YNH. The first letter of the last names? Hold on, let's see. Let's see. SGLHN. No. That heard the last of me? LHNFLSH? I think it's done. It feels like it's not done. Also, our shovel broke. Oh, never mind. We're good to go. All right, where were we? We were on plot 10, I think. Pick it up. Time for 12. Pick it up. Wow, almost dead. Unfortunately for you, phone saw. Get fucked. Alice has become... She gets stronger. Wait, how much experience do we have? That's right, baby. That's right. Deploy snakes. Fully upgraded. Now we can finally invest in other things. We have the best ability fully upgraded. We're good to go. I think now we upgrade Fan the Hammer. Because maybe we'll get another shot out of it. Is it a plot? So we were on 13. When do you upgrade Bonesaw? Can we? Maybe it'll kill all skeletons instantly. Discipline slip. Visit another plot. 14. Fight him. Deploy the adult snake. 10 poison. Nicely done. Nicely done. 30 experience. All right, off to 15. First Lieutenant Will Dunn. Military school class ring. Stop looting graves. Let's see. Plus 8 pistol attack damage. That's more than we had before. But we want meat gains. So, well, are we even getting meat gains from this? I don't know if we are. I think now we would want to upgrade Hornswaggling. Or do we want to upgrade Lockpicking? Skeletons don't have meat, so you know what? You're so right. You're so right. I don't think we need to do any more damage anyway, since Alice just bone saws him. Soldier buried in there is making a lot of noise. Blam, blam, blam. Get him with the bone saw. Done and dusted. All right. Off to plot 17. Oh my god. Okay, wow, that was fucking close. Jesus. Yeah, let's see if we can put some stuff on that gives us more max HP. I think we had some pants. A pistol attack. Speed, armor. There we go. Thick quilted pants, orthopedic boots. We have the work boots, maximum HP. Oh, I forgot we even got the riding boots. Those are good. We do want the orthopedic boots, though. Okay. Let's visit a plot. We're on 18 now. Alright. Blam, blam, blam. Cut him down. We go to 19. Ow. Fucker. Not to worry, though. Done and dusted. You get more HP from leveling grit in that. Yeah, but we're not looking for permanent solutions. We're looking for quick and dirty ones that won't help us down the line. Alice is getting stronger. Off to plot 21. We're just looking to survive exactly one hit is all. That's all we need to live. Because if we can live the first hit, it's only one skeleton at a time. Now, if 2 skeletons appear, then we're fucked. Maybe. But as long as it's just the one skeleton, if we survive one hit, we live and we win the fight immediately. Because Alice just bone saws them, kills them instantly. So it's just free money, really. There's not even really a reason for me to be fanning the hammer, all things considered. I feel like it does look cool. We do have that. That's definitely true. I just feel like maybe this isn't in the spirit of things is all, you know? It just kind of feels like, I don't know, it seems strange that Alice is able to one-shot everything here. I just realized this isn't where you get this hat. Awesome. Well, I mean, still. Well, you're getting the spirits out of the things, so yeah. I mean, theoretically, I could just keep doing this, you know? Ronald McDonald. Oh my word. There we go. Dead instantly. I just wondered, is this what I'm supposed to? Is this the normal reaction upon finding this place? Is what I wonder. Oh, my shovel broke. Damn. What a shame. Hell no. Hell no. Well, tool singular. There's a shovel. Grab that shovel. We're getting right back to it. Already 29 in, you might as well go for the other 970. In Kingdom of Loathing, you used to have a set amount of fights per day. Can't really do that in a single-player game. Look under the chair. Go about the desk. Check out the flyers tacked to the wall. Fort Memoriam. All right. Off to the burial plot. Where we were on 31, was it? Yeah. He's done for. We're gonna go until Alice levels up again. 32. There we go. All right. How much experience do we have? 800. All right. Is there a max to glamour? Or can these stats be maxed in any way? In case you were curious, Kingdom of Loathing was basically Adventure Quest mixed with this game. That sounds kind of awesome. I love Adventure Quest. Is that a real question? That is a real question. Can these be maxed? Is the max like 99? The max is ridiculously high, like over 300. I see. Ooh, hold on. Maybe we do get the pistol attack in. No, okay. Max lockpick, and then we'll hornswoggle a little. All right, we'll do just a little more so we can get a little more hornswoggling. We were on 33. Raid coming imminently. I'm ready. It's supposed to be break time. Or rather, it would have been break time like 18 minutes ago, but I fucked up. So I guess it'll have to wait. Oops. So just a little more. You know what? We're at 35. Let's just get through the 30s, and then we're done. All right. We'll get through the 30s, and then that'll be it. We're finishing today, by the way. Can we at least pretend like we're going for 99 for the Raiders? Sure, yeah. Absolutely, yes. Well, I mean, it's not like there's any chance that we'll lose, you know? No, we already did that one. We have to change the stream title to make it more believable? No, I don't, because that fucks with me whenever I'm trying to make the VODs. That fucks me, that's a problem for me in VODland in the future. And I'm trying to make less problems for future Jelly. Welcome, Joe Raiders. How we doing? I'm sure you're all world-weary and well-traveled coming from the world of metaphor, but it's time for a real gamer's RPG here. We're playing West of Loathing. We're fighting all the skeletons, all 999 of the skeletons, or at least until we run out of shovel. This is another plot, all right. A real RPG? This isn't off? LEF. Oh, follower goal. Nice. Anyway, welcome, welcome, Raiders. Looks like this game was made in paint. It feels like this game is made in paint. We're basically invincible. So here's the deal. Wow, no skeletons in these graves, huh? No, our shovel. Well, I guess the dream died. Anyway. We were fighting a fuck ton of skeletons because skeletons level up our partner here. This is Alice. She's an alcoholic and a doctor and hates skeletons because she's a doctor. Is this a sequel to Kingdom of Loathing? It is the sequel to Kingdom of Loathing. I'm disappointed 42 wasn't a Hitchhiker's Gag, man. I see. Great expectations. Thank you, Henry, for you changed your name, or are you a different chatter entire? Henry for press for the 4 months. No, it's me. All right. Happy to have you. God, it's like getting a fucking Pickle Rick tattoo. Oh, good heavens. Let's hope that bit stays around for just a little longer, huh? Now, we could upgrade Hornswoggle, but maybe we should actually upgrade some of our stats that matter. Why does this cost so much more to increase than Glamour does? Probably because it's a more important stat. So the bit stays alive for another 2 months. Let's see. Well, yeah, I mean, obviously you guys are coming from Metaphor. I had to miss the last 2 hours of stream myself, but there's one thing I can assure you of. The story in this game is going to be just about as serious as Metaphor's is, with, I would say, about equal narrative depth, and I would go so far as to say that the tone is probably more consistent than Metaphor as well. So, you're in for a real treat, I must say. Technically, there's a non-zero chance Joe will play Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 again. He keeps threatening to do it. Threatening, huh? Threatening. Alright, I think I want to upgrade Gumption and hopefully get another max AP. Man, okay, what about the Eternal Flame? Oh, hello there. Caution, do not touch Eternal Flame. Is this burning an Eternal Flame? Yes. The Goblin is roasting a weenie over the Eternal Flame. I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to do that. No, is good fire, not to wasting it. I guess we'll fight. 89 health. Ooh, buddy. Buddy, I'm so sorry. You're about to be immediately eviscerated. Yeah, that's 45 points of damage in poison. You're done for, buddy. I'm so sorry. If you're new to this channel, one thing that I revealed yesterday, I quite love poison mechanics in video games. And in this game, I randomly got a crazy ability that just triples the amount of poison that I get. Just triples the amount of poison. And then I found a gun in a toilet that applies 5 poison per shot. Where is it? Toilet pistol. Applies 5 poison per shot. And then I got an ability that makes me shoot it 3 times. So that's an instant 45 poison. And in this game, poison does not decay. You're gonna try out Shadows of Loathing as well? If someone requests it, maybe. I'm only playing this because PubSub redeemed it. If you look at my my channel point redeems, I have a system to get viewer requested games in there. Oh no, I hope you don't find any wells. My love of Poisoned Well Chan has been documented to some degree, one might say. Buffalo Pile. We'll continue where we're headed for now. Thank you, Dolmec, for the tier 1 sub. 6 months. They've subscribed for 18 months, currently on a 6-month streak. Oh, 1.5 years. I see. Fort Memoriam. Hello? Not many people would walk around in a cow hat in this day and age. Not to imply they were ever in fashion or anything. Hi, I'm Jelly. Hey, I'm Melvin. Are you the cemetery caretaker? Nope. I think Jeff said something about having a day job. It hasn't been like that for 2 weeks, though. Haha, snort. What's with the hat? Is the Chan the well or the poison? It's sort of a combination of both, I would say. She's like a spirit of the well. In a sense. It's like the well was poisoned and then became a Chan. You know? What's with the hat? We're doing historical reenactments. You're playing a tabletop war game. Well, okay, sure, but a historical one. Anyway, we only switched to this after we quit doing real reenactments. Why'd you quit? It was too much exercise. Also, somebody kept refusing to lie down when he got killed. You missed! What's this game you're playing? I had to come back and finish this game. I had Crazy Pete as a companion. Yeah, we were gonna go for Gary, but then we accidentally killed him in cold blood. So we're making sure to kill every goblin just as reparations, in a sense. Is Unpoisoned Welchan a different person entirely? I'd leave that to the fan artist to decide, I suppose. Can I play? Well, the rules are pretty complex. I don't think the others will want to stop to play a teaching game. I already know it. My brother used to bug me to play him all the time so I could test his strategies. Then great, yeah! We're short on a player on the cow side. Step up to the table and grab some dice. Alrighty. Play their little game. The Battle of Cow Ridge. Not yet won. Oh. Oh, no, no, you can't, no. Okay, well, obviously, you always attack the medic first, naturally. Increase target stat by 1, giving up the revolting human will be utterly destroyed. Alright, I think we go for the Hell Missile. And then... Oh, am I only playing as the Monolith? I see. Or is it just fast enough that it gets to act again? I think we should heal it. Heal it again. And then blast him. I see. Oh no. Oh, that's bad. Can you do something? Help! All right. So obviously, Hell Missile. Oh, so now you We'll attack whatever is directly in front. Okay, directly in front. I see. It's called reading comprehension. I'm coming from a metaphor stream, so you have to cut me some slack. I'm not good at it. I don't have anything to attack. Got his ass. Reading the cow explains the cow. All right, the Battle of Medley. Oh, Christ. We'll restore 1 AP to the Bovermind per round. Okay. Throws a grenade dealing 2 damage to every unit on your side. We'll attack the enemy with the highest mysticality, which is the nun. Increase target stats by 1. Okay, so... How much mysticality? Okay, damn. Wow. Attacks the nearest column with any enemies in it. Attack the enemy with the highest HP. Dumbly attack whatever is directly in front of it. We'll heal 1... Okay, so I think we want to kill the army grunt first, because we don't want to be attacked. So I think we blast him with a Hell Missile. Okay. I have a feeling that may have been the incorrect play. But never fear. I will blast you with a Hell Missile, and then the cow will kill you. And then we kill you and we win. Simple as. I did it correctly, because I'm good at video games. Lobber's Battle. Okay, that's quite a lot of them. Goodness. Alright, I'm thinking... we buff him up like crazy. And then we do a little blasting of our own. I have a feeling this may have not been the correct strategy. Alright. That does... I think that's the play, though. I think... How much damage is he gonna do? He's doing 14. He has 5 muscle. Should we go for, I assume, 1, 2? And then... We'll be able to use a Hell Missile to kill him. And then we'll get 1 AP back next turn. Yep, okay. Got it. We might still die. Oh, I only have the 1 action point. I see. I will heal myself. And then I think we're fucked. We might be fine, I don't know. I think we're probably fine, because he's gonna kill that last guy there, and I have enough to tank him. Yeah, I'll live. I'm a tactical mastermind. I'm a tactical mastermind. Early skirmish. Okay. Is this Mugenics on the lowest graphics? No, this is a good game. It does still have some of the poop jokes, though. So if you're a fan of Mugenics, this might be for you. Okay, I think if we just... They're probably going to kill him outright. They're probably going to kill the wall of beef outright if I don't buff it someday. I think... I do want to blast him with a Hell Missile, though. And then we'll see. Yeah, that's what I expected. And now I'm going to be killed. Well, hold on. Perhaps not? No, definitely. Definitely dead. For sure dead. Unless? No. 100... Most certainly dead. Yes. Alright. Let's think about this then. How can we... We probably want to get rid of the... It can take 2 hits. So maybe we... smite one of these guys first? And see what happens? Because he'll live. This will leave me with 1, and I'll get back enough for another smite. What a blunder! What a blunder! Okay. And I think we smite him first. Because she's gonna die. That'll leave us with 1 action point. We shoot him once, get the 3rd action point we need, and then blast him. I'm just too good. I'm just too good with it. Wow, you're really good at this game. Getting good was the only way to keep my little brother from lording it over me all the time. I feel like we should give you some kind of prize. I've got some leftover guns from when I was gluing the figurines together. Want them? Sure, thanks. Bunch of really small guns. Leave while you're ahead. As you always should. Howdy, I'm Ernie. No, that's okay. Listen, we have a main quest to do. We need to get wood for a bridge or something. Approach it? Alright, one of these things. I'm sure that is good. I'm sure it'll be fine. Yeah, it's dead for sure. See, again, poison is cumulative. It does not decay. So he has 60 stacks of poison. He's just going to take 60 damage. It's insane. It is not a balanced video game in that sense. Let's see. Oh yeah, we never did spend our points, did we? Huh. I still don't know what to spend it on. Alright, we spent 1 on Gumption, and then we stopped spending it on Gumption because we ran out of points. Right. So we did spend it, and I just forgot. Paraguayan murder bee honey jelly bean. Very rare, 6,000 meat. Spittoon, let's go. Let's go. As soon as you get near the spittoon, you can smell the overpoweringly sweet stench it exudes. Nauseatingly sweet, like the rotting corpse of a dead gummy bear. Jelly is balanced for cowards who don't like fun. That's exactly the correct way to phrase it, yes. If you want your single-player game to be balanced, do not pass go. Do not collect 200. Go directly to jail. Single-player games are made to be broken. The only time things should be balanced is when you're in competition with another. When the other does not exist as a conscious human being, they exist for my destruction. They are a plaything in my sandbox of torment and delight. Single-player games should let you get as broken as possible. That's the fun part. Anyway, time to look for the spittoon. Garish rainbow colors swirl together in a congealing psychedelic madness. Is Roy using jelly beans as chewing tobacco? Yes. Yes, of course he is. Investigate further. We're talking about a bowl of jelly beans that have been sucked on, half chewed, and then spat into a brass bucket. Do you seriously want to put your hand in that swill of artificial coloring and thickened saliva? It will probably never be clean again. Go for it. Look, I'm serious. You're about to permanently dye your hand with a swirling mishmash of all the worst colors of the spectrum. No one will ever have a tattoo that looks as gross or as stupid. Give it to me. Well, I tried. Don't say I didn't warn you. You plunge your hand into the spittoon and fish around for a while. Eventually, you pull out a really disgusting pistol and a really disgusting hand to shoot it with. You got a perk, spittoon hand and befouled pistol. Is this pistol perhaps poisonous? Deals stench damage instead of physical. What a waste. What a waste. And what does spittoon hand do? Do we do poison damage on physical attacks? Oh, nice. All right. Listen, the lesson I've learned from West of Loathing is that if you ever see toxic filth, you need to put your hand in there immediately, because you will be rewarded for your efforts. Your hand has been permanently stained by the rainbow-colored contents of a nasty spittoon. On the bright side, your hand will never suffer anything worse than that ever again. Plus 20 to hot, cold, and sleaze resistance. So worth. Howdy there, pilgrim. Name's Roy Bean. Howdy, Roy. I'm Jelly the adult. What do you do here? Well, when I first came to these parts, I was all about two things. Dispensing justice and dispensing jelly beans. I was the biggest name in bounty hunting and candy selling anyone had ever heard of. Gosh, what happened? Oh, nothing particularly tragic. Got old is all. Hung up my pistol for good. He points to the wall. He's pointing at an empty hook on the wall, over a spittoon. I still sell some jelly beans from time to time, but they're out of fashion. This old place is just a jelly bean museum now. Get as close to sewage as possible. Exactly. I'm eating a cheese bagel. I will eat another after I've finished it. Good for you. I'm glad things are going well. Jelly and Bean, you're at his jelly bean store? It's true. Seems like the sign out front isn't very accurate then. How do you mean? Well, if you aren't dispensing justice anymore, maybe it should just say museum. Guess you got a point. It's about the jelly beans. For a jelly bean museum, I sure don't see very many jelly beans here. Huh. Bunch of crooks and shady characters stole them. All 3 jars. Suppose they think I'm a soft target now that I'm retired. Oh, that sucks. I'll help you get them back. In a row, discover 37 map locations out west. I see. Well, now I certainly appreciate the assistance. Can't offer much in the way of reward, but I can tell you which way the first group of thieves went. If you happen out in that direction. Jellybean Thieves Hideout. Alright, I'll go get them. More people to kill now that I'm ludicrously overpowered. A shirtless man in tight stretchy pants charges at you out of nowhere. No more mushrooms, no more yogurt, no more exploring my inner consciousness while running in place. I'm gonna kill something, kill it and eat it. Holy jeez. Alright, well, I'm going to shoot you 3 times with a pistol, and you will die from poison. Goodbye. Oh, Kurt's Fit Pants. It's just like Disco Elysium. What do these pants do for us? +7 muscle. Okay, well, we want our pistol attack damage back. Which we already have. Okay, good. Alright. You approach the bandits seated around the fire. The meanest looking one speaks up. I know who you think you are, stranger, but you better turn yourself right around and head back the way you came, lest you want to eat lead. Well, that's not very neighborly. Take a hike, neighbor.
You fellas stole a jar of jelly beans from an old man. I aim to have them back. Oh, is that right? Just how are you planning on doing that? With words. Listen, fellas, you stole a jar of candy from an old man. This is such a small, petty, sad little crime, it barely even qualifies as a crime. If that ends up on a wanted poster, you're gonna be the laughingstock of the criminal community. More importantly, what would your mothers think? I'm giving you this chance to turn away from this life of crime before it's too late, and I suggest you take it, because I'm pretty sure this is not a life you're suited to. The bandits hang their heads shamefully and shuffle away. I knew they weren't cut out for it. Free shit, perhaps? Filthy bedroll? It's the missing beans! Mint jelly beans. Ugh. Mint jelly beans does not sound appealing. Sarsaparilla. Ill-gotten goods. The Kurt's Fit headband. We're gonna have the full set. Plus 4 speed, plus 20 maximum HP. Damn, that's good. 10 dynamite, which is a free action, by the way. All right. I gotta tell you, these ill-gotten gains, quite nice to get them. Skeletons, well, time to show you the real build, which is summoning snakes. It's just that usually most things don't like survive long enough to need me to summon snakes anymore. It's a little upsetting, I can't lie. I might be stupid. I saw the pistol your PNG tuber was holding and thought, damn, why do you walk past that giant pistol on the floor? Awesome. Alright. I do think we want stuff that gives us maximum HP just so that we can, like, survive as long as possible. More than anything. The saber gives us more pistol... Damn. More pistol attack damage goes crazy. We'll keep that in mind if we ever need to just kill something very, very hard. But right now, we're looking to survive as long as possible. I'm thinking the shiny ball to get a little moxie. Is that a companion cube sheriff's badge on your PNG tuber? Close! It's a hexahedron from the Talos Principle. Which is a game that we played very early in my stream career that was extremely defining to my streams, and I still think about it dearly. This upcoming summer, also, I'm planning to, sometime around the Steam summer sale, so that people can get the game cheap, we are going to have a community event of a Talos Principle puzzle jam. And that's going to be all the Talos Principle games are open for that one. 1, 2, or the remake. Obviously, we're gonna theme it. We haven't decided the theme yet, but that's something to look forward to. We're gonna plan that this summer. And also, I'm looking to get the movie night series for the redeems we had for the Streamiversary up and running soon. The plan is to have one a week. That's probably going to start sometime in March. Although we're planning on this Thursday watching the Sonic 06 fan dub because we just played Sonic 06 not too long ago. And that should be a fun time. Anyway, we need more health. Big quilted pants. Still got the orthopedic boots, so we're good to go there. Unless there's other boots we can wear? No, we want the orthopedic boots. And hold on, I have enough room to eat another thing, right? Yeah, another potion. Maximum HP by 10, spell damage by 3. Another ranch dressing. Yeah, there we go. What are we looking for? Right, Breadwood. We want to go to Breadwood because there's a store there. Opt out and investigate? Whoa. There's a horse skeleton in the ditch, which is probably something which is a thing that's extra spooky if you're a horse. Approaching the horse more closely, you see the tattered remains of a pair of Pony Express saddlebags on its external flanks. The starboard bag is empty. But the port one contains a skeletal human hand with a ring on it. You conclude that either the horse rider died with his hand in the saddlebag, or somebody is really sad that the skeleton hand they ordered never showed up, even though they paid extra to have it sent to Pony Express. Either way, free ring. If you check the post office, you might have a skill book. Is there a post office here? Or do I have to go back to Dirtwater? Hold on. Also, let's see what that ring does. I assume it reduces the... Yeah, that makes sense.
But luckily, we chose the introvert horse, so we don't have to worry about random encounters in the first place. Because we can always just say no. Hello. Package from Rufus! Is it the puzzle cube? Package from your younger brother Rufus. He's weird, but he's a sweet kid at heart. Modern snake oiler! Dear bro, I found this and thought it might help you not die. Geez, you really miss that kid. And you miss your parents. You get all nostalgic just thinking about it. Nostalgia mode unlocked in the options menu. I see. Alright. There's an essay extolling the virtues. So we got Shootin' Annie, skill that lets you fire a bunch of bullets at random targets. Temporarily increases your muscle, mysticality, and moxie. And Good Medicine, a skill that lets you recover HP in combat. I feel like Shootin' Annie might be the way to go, because right now we're running into a problem where we can't deal with multiple targets. Howdy, Jelly. Hope you're enjoying West Loathing. You planning on playing Shadows of Loathing after this? I don't have any plans to play it, no. This is a game that was requested by the community. I'm having a good time with it, so if someone wanted to request Shadows of Loathing, I wouldn't be too against it. If there's any new people still here from the raid, I reckon I should mention that we're playing on colorblind mode right now. The game does actually have colors normally. Yes, it does. I just want to make sure that, you know, these VODs are good going into the future, you know. Want to make sure they're legible for everyone in the audience. Learn Shootin' Annie. Unfortunately, looks like several of your stray shots hit the magazine. And it's pretty much a Swiss magazine about cheese at this point. Any more? Nope. Alright. Nostalgia is a vice. Turn on Arial font. Right, you're so right. Right. There we go. That should help. Oh, crap. No, turn it off. 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 Where is it? Turn it off. Oh my god. No. How horrifying. Shootin' Annie 5. Oh, okay. I think we should be upgrading Shootin' Annie a little. Because that's really good. That should... Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a second. This is just better Fan the Hammer. If we're up against a single target, it only has one target to hit, right? Assuming it doesn't have the option to like miss entirely, right? Against a single target, this is just a better Fan the Hammer. I'm gonna upgrade that and see if that works how I think it does. What's stupid walking? Oh, it's just a little something we unlock. Yeah. We're pretty good at it, I think. Alright. What were we doing? Right, Breadwood. Curious Cops. You know what? Let's go for it. Why not? Your El Vibrato transponder begins beeping slowly and quietly. At a medium tempo and volume. Oh, I think that may be it. This thing looks pretty tough and pretty attentive. Alright, time to see if Shootin' Annie works the way that I think it does. Cost 3 AP, usable once per fight. Alright, let's see. Okay, gotcha. So it's not good against single target. Noted. Ow. Get him! Poisoning the machinery. As we should be. The machine itself is flawed. The beeping from your transponder reaches a deafening volume. Whoa! We found it. The machine is not switched on, but it has an empty coffee cup on it. Confounding contraption is dark and silent. The monolith is dark. I see. Well, I guess we'll figure out what that is later. Back to Breadwood. Hear a crackle of north-southwestern lightning snake. Too bad you don't have a forked lightning rod with you. Wait, that wouldn't work at all, would it? Alright, now we could
Doing 5 to 6 total. Did we really reduce our damage that much? Jesus. Ow! Go, my snakes! God, they're so talented. Snake liver, snake venom bladder, electric snake skin. The bunkhouse. Obviously, flush the toilet first. Oh, master. Let's go. Master of flushing. Master of unlocking. What is it? Master of flushing? Your toilet flushing muscles are in fantastic shape. +3 muscle. So worth. So worth. 3 little lockbox. Halloway's pin. +20 maximum HP. Don't mind if I do. Guy's just chilling by the fire. Must not be a very good fire. Howdy, stranger. I'm Hobart Bubbert. You're what? Oh, I mean, hi, Hobart. I'm Jelly the adult. Seem to be a traveling sort. Am I doing a fella a favor? What's the favor? Thing is, my only dream in life is to see an owl skeleton. That's quite a dream. I heard they got one at the pet in the cemetery, but the what? Pet in the cemetery. Is that what it sounds like? Exactly what it sounds like. See, I ain't got the meat for a ticket. You want a loan? Nah, I got no prospects of paying it back. But I got a camera. I figured if you went to the cemetery, you could take a picture of their owl skeleton and bring it back to me. Sure, I'll do that. Great, thanks a bundle. Owl camera. The petting cemetery. Owl K. Owl be back. Owl. Guy seems very focused on his beard. Alright, well, we're off to the pet cemetery. Sorry, the petting cemetery. Off to one side of the trail, you spot a cactus that doesn't look quite right. Specifically, it doesn't look right because it has a goblin face. As you get closer, you become pretty sure that it's actually just a goblin in a cactus outfit. It gives you some annoyed side-eye and tries to wave you away. The cactus arms aren't very mobile. You know a guy called Cactus Bill? Shh! Away going! Why are you inside a cactus? Watching cactus herd for keeping safe from a predator. What predator? Any predator. Desert tortoise? Cactus eagle? Other goblins? Now going away! You ruining my disguise! I'm so sorry. Goodbye. Oh, he might live. Hold on. Ow. Go, my snakes! The fact that poison is still applied on whiff is insane. Howdy, welcome to Gorman Lancaster's one and only Petting Cemetery. It's educational and entertainational, and only 500 meat for a lifetime pass. Petting Cemetery? That's right, a wide variety of guaranteed genuine animal skeletons. And you're free to touch them to your heart's content. With your hands, that is. No ride. Can I feed them? You can try. Neat. Interested in a membership, fella? That's exorbitant. It's a lifetime membership. If you were younger, it'd be worth more. Fair enough. I suppose I'll pay. Wonderful. Just hold still for a second while I memorize your face. Uh-huh. Okay. Go right on in. And thanks for your patronage. You're welcome. No, we're not good enough to harvest it. All right. Increase your speed for the rest of the day. Black says it's a pack rat skeleton, but there's nothing here. Nuts. Increase your armor for the rest of the day. Take a picture of it. Click in a flash. You take a picture. You take a photo for Hobart Bubbert. Increase your spell damage. Increase your melee damage. Increase your ranged damage. Boon of the Hawk. Alright. Back to Breadwood. Wandering Sally? It's been so long. Safe cracking! We've been waiting for that. We've been waiting on that. And a blank postcard. Awesome. Wow. Okay, now is the emerald a just sell it item? I just want to be sure. Handful of just sell them. Just sell it. Where's the emerald? There it is. It doesn't say just sell it, so I won't. However, the other stuff. We will sell. Okay, let's just... Surely there aren't that many. Nicely done.
Now we gotta go back to Dirtwater. So we can send out that postcard. I'd like to send a postcard. Alrighty, let's have it. One of them prepaid ones. Alright, 0 meat. Alright, now finally back to Breadwood. Why not you cramming an entire baguette up your icing funnel? Wow, what? Go marrying a bagel, muffin chucker. What? Where you did learning talking like that? Finding a guide to human cusses, cake sucker. The goblin shows you a pamphlet listing a variety of popular profanity. On the back it says, brought to you by the Breadwood Board of Tourism. Teach them some fake swears. These are weak swearings. Giving me the pamphlet, I'm teaching you a better ones. Oh, okay. Teach them a thing or two. You teach the goblin a number of phrases like charming gentleman and have a pleasant afternoon. He doesn't suspect a thing, and the next human he meets will have a much more polite, if puzzling, encounter. You got an item, Breadwood cheat sheet. What? This reads like Homestuck? Whoa! Someone else said it, so I don't have to this stream. Thank you, Magic! Greatly appreciated! Aw, that just made my day. Delightful, thank you! Redwood cheat sheet. Alright. Off to the Breadwad Mayo. Hello there, sir. Howdy, Mayor. I'm Jelly the Adult, here on behalf of the Manifest Destiny Railroad Company. We need to build a bridge in a hurry, so I'm here to cut a deal with you for the lumber. Alright, I believe we can scrape together that much wood. What sort of down payment are you offering? Oh, I sort of expected you would just bill us. You want that much lumber with no payment up front? You serious? I can probably offer you free train rides. You enjoy a nice train ride, but the deal would be a real problem. I've already got 7 problems to worry about. 7? Offer to help with his problems. Maybe I could help with some of your problems? Oh, thank you. I'd certainly welcome any assistance you can offer. That whoa did make me think you were gonna bust out a did someone mention Homestuck meme? Oh, Christ. The overdue book? Our library's only got 4 books, so it's serious business if someone doesn't return one. Our records say it was loaned out to a lady named Alexandria. That was a couple of mares ago, so I don't know her, but we've got an address. Okay, I'll go ask her. Didn't we already... Hold on. I thought we already found something like that. Wait, we didn't even read our book on lockpicking. Or safecracking, rather. When you're done reading it, you lock it up in a safe, so it turns out to be slightly too difficult for you to crack, so it's gone forever. Oh, right. Hobart. Here you go, sir. Howdy, Hobart. Howdy, Jelly. Managed to take a picture of that owl skeleton yet? Sure did. Here you go. Great. Oh, will you look at that. What a beaut. Well, thank you, Jelly. I ain't got anything for a reward, but I imagine you'll get some experience points out of it. See ya, Hobart. Alright. Does safe cracking need upgrading? It does need upgrading. Do we care that it needs upgrading, or is there something else we should be upgrading instead? I feel like I want to upgrade Shoot Nanny. Will Fan the Hammer ever get, like, less expensive, or does this just increase the damage? Genuine question. We won't upgrade anything for now, just in case. Off to the... Well, no, we gotta solve that problem. We're doing main quest stuff. We gotta lock in. Oh, shit. Okay, this could be a problem. No way past these cows except through these cows. Hit him with a real quick Fan the Hammer. Shit, that's not the one I wanted to do. My bad. Damn. That was a little overkill. I apologize. Get him! Nicely done. Cow tongue, smoldering leather. Wow, this place has really been blown up. A mostly destroyed bookshelf. Modern snake oiler! Let's go. strong medicine, big spleen, or good medicine? I think we want big spleen, personally. Take a big whiff of the cologne sample and feel your spleen grow larger. Then you sneeze so hard that the magazine is blown completely to bits. Well, I suppose... Wow! That's quite a lot. Did we upgrade something to get more spleen capacity, or did we just not... Huh. Potion to start at blood building tonic. Beat by 3, spook resistance by 15, hog oil. Hot coffee? I have a hot coffee. My name's Jelly. Let's have a sarsaparilla. Saspal whatever. You drink a substance. Alright, these two. Painted milk sugar guns. Yeah, we'll have a sugar gun. Wow, that's quite a lot of things. It's a solid steel vault door. I see. A smoldering heap of books. Overdue. There we go. And we're off. Back to Breadwood. New location, Jumble Neck Mine. We'll go there in just a second. I'm sure we'll need to go there for something. Were you able to find that missing library book? Or, well, half of it. Well, that's a real bagel biter. Oh, well. Oh, just like the chatter. Going for their second cheese bagel. Oh, well. Everyone mostly skipped the words and just looked at the pictures anyway. Mostly just the bottom half of the picture. But that's alright. At least the captions are still there, I guess? Mayor glances at the list of problems posted on the wall and paces about nervously. Look at the problems board. We're gonna go for the skeleton raids. Military cemetery, not far from here. And I figured something must have happened to the caretaker because military skeletons keep wandering out this way and causing a ruckus. I assume... I mean, we already went to the military cemetery, but I guess we'll go again. Sorry, not now, Wandering Sally. Look under the chair, scope out the desk, check out the flyers. Off to the Eternal Flame. I probably could have just talked to him about this, and then I wouldn't have had to go out, but it's fine. Skeleton? Okay, well, it's a skeleton, so... Let's see. I believe. All of them missed. Every single shot missed. It was specifically a shot to hell skeleton. We missed every shot. Well, I guess all the shots were already taken out of it, huh? Not yet. Okay, well... Should I just go for all of... You know what? Let's go for the missing mail. Jarvis' selection. Our last batch of mail never got here. I don't know if something happened to the mailman or what. Go talk to Reginald in the bunkhouse. He used to be a mailman, so he can tell you what to start your search. Okay. What's the deal with the skeleton? Don't be this guy. This guy is grimly washing dishes. He notices you looking and waves you away, irritated. Is he bartender for darts? I'm sure that's fine. Just two old friends, reminiscing about good times and occasionally showing one another their guns in a non-threatening way. Well, looks like some poor son of a bitch wandering into town. Howdy, cake sucker. Wow, geez. Rude and baffling. Get used to it. We like our cousin here in Breadwood. Sure, fine, but cake sucker? We also like our breads and bread-related products. I've noticed. Ask about the darts. The sign on the... Ain't got no darts. Dang it. Ask about the guy washing dishes. That muffin lover ran up the tab he couldn't pay for. Now he gets to wash dishes. Some of them dishes I've been saving for just such an occasion. How much does he owe? $150? I'll pay. You're even dumber than I assume, but whatever. Tell him he's free yourself. Alrighty. Tell him he's free. Hey, I paid off your tab. You're free? Huh? What'd you do a thing like that for? I'm just feeling charitable, I guess. Well, thanks, but I don't know how to do pretty much nothing except washing dishes. Nothing at all?
Well, I can also wash clothes, and I can play the washboard. That's pretty much it, though. Send him to Dirtwater. Well, there's plenty of job opportunities opening up in Dirtwater. Why don't you try your luck out there? Well, all right. It's worth a shot. Thanks, pal. He leaves with a wave, and the bartender replaces the sign on the wall. Dishwasher wanted. We don't take kindly to strangers. We don't need your kind around here. You say need or need? He glares at you. Well, anyway. Another spittoon! Let's go! Let's go! Did we already check this one? I don't think we did. New spittoon. Spittoon-chan is bountiful. She is generous. She is wise. She is gracious, and she will give us presents. This is a spittoon, and an unusually full one. Probably best to leave it alone. Look, this isn't Mom and Pop's Family Fun Time Saloon. This is a dive bar in a dive town. The people who drink in here are mainly drifters and desperados. Don't go splashing around in the literal scum of the earth. I'm gonna. Seriously, don't. This is wrong and disgusting. It is vile behavior. I have my face right up to the thing. What's it look like? No, I'm not telling you. Why are you doing this to me? I just skipped lunch today because I couldn't stop thinking about you and these foul spittoons. I got my hand right in there, splashing around. La la la, I'm not listening to you. You find nothing. You're the worst person in the world. I found something, all right. Like a necrotic skin disorder, I bet. Actually, it's a pair of boots. So there, Mr. Delicate Stomach. Boots, great. Boots full of bandit spit. They have to invent a whole new kind of trench foot just for you. I hope they name it after you. Spit-soaked boots. You're just jealous of my sweet new boots. Thank you, Spittoon-chan, once again. +3 maximum AP! Well, boy, howdy! She's just the gal that keeps on giving. Gives you the Dickerin trait. We need that trait. That's a good one. We don't have any money, though. We are very short on meat, it seems. We should visit the mine soon. Modern snake oiler? Don't gotta tell me twice. Oh, it's just good medicine? Oh. Well, I guess we'll do good medicine. Practice making the snake oil concoction so you can do it with your eyes closed. When you open your eyes again, it appears that somebody has stolen your magazine. Also, we have a briefcase full of snakes. Let's extract all the venom and medicine we can from it. Done and dusted. Anything else we can trade? Mushroom plucking pliers. Blank postcard! Off to Breadwood, or Dirtwater. A few hundred yards. Solitary skeleton. Alright, well. Let's go for it. Hiya! Shit! We missed every single shot. Alright, where were we? Right. We have another postcard to mail. Well, I'd like to send a postcard. You already got sent a postcard today. Ain't you heard of the Postcard Limitation Act of 1893? No, what's that? Okay, so the government put a restriction on the prepaid postcards of one citizen per day. Now, why do you think that might be? Well, to reduce strain on the postal system. Nope, that's what everyone guesses. That ain't a thing. Wagons still make the trip no matter how many postcards are on board. Unless we're talking so many postcards and need a second wagon. That ain't likely. So, to restrict the free flow of information, keep the people from being able to say too much through the mail, so the left end of the territory don't know what the right end is doing and vice versa. That way they can implement a different rule of law in each area, whatever's most effective at keeping particular folks down. The people can still send letters? Letters. Who's got time to write out a whole letter in this day and age? But I ain't even get to the real big part yet. What's the first two letters in conspiracy, huh? C-O... Oh, jeez. That's right. They're in league with the cows. It's all a plot to keep us docile so they can deliver us these hell cows they summon. You think the government deliberately summoned the hell cows? There's proof. Their plan was referenced to in a rider attached to a Senate Farm Aid bill that was passed 11 years ago. And when did the cows come home? That's right, 11 years. There's no way a Senate bill says, let's summon cows from hell on it. No, not in such obvious words. Are you cracked? It's all in code and dog whistles like. Go look it up for yourself. Okay, even if I wanted to do that, the capital city isn't even in this territory. It's hundreds of miles away. Uh-huh. And you think that's a coincidence? A CO incidence? Okay, well, that's very interesting. Bye now. Alright, guess we'll have to send that tomorrow. Tomorrow ever comes. What was I doing? Right, Breadwater. We were going to the cemetery because we needed to get something. Forest clearing? Oh, it's one of these things. All right. This time for sure. We hit it once. Nice. I can't believe it. And a keystone? Nice. All right. So we want to come to the military cemetery. Why do we want to come to the military cemetery? Go to the chair. Take the flyers. Oh, okay. Military Reenactment Society at Fort Memoriam. Madness Small Mind. Keep going where we're going. All right. Talk to him. Muttering line of sight. Is it you? Mom made Rufus stop drinking that brand of soda after he didn't sleep for 4 days and started yammering about putting our cat in a box to see if he was alive or not. Hi, I'm Jelly. Hi, I'm Buddy. Are you the cemetery caretaker? Nope. I am a dedicated unemployed layabout. And where do you get the money to buy expensive wargaming miniatures? Rip. How do you like this game? It's pretty good. I prefer the science fiction version, though. What's that like? It's real interesting. It has vehicles that move without horses, and guns that fire more than once before reloading. Whoa, that sounds really imba. Imba? How'd you get into this? I was in the actual war. Made it out with only a few scars and a limp, fortunately, on account of I spent the whole thing hiding in a cave. When I heard about reenactments, I signed up to find out what I missed. This is probably not a whole lot of what you missed. Yeah, better snacks for one. Okay. Is it... This guy's eating chips like they're going out of style. Wait, he's a nerd. Nerds don't care about what's in style. Hi, I'm Jelly. Hi, I'm Jeff. Are you the cemetery caretaker? Yeah, that's me. Did one of the other guys tell you? I try to keep it hushed because people assume I'm a weirdo if you work at a graveyard. I'm actually here to tell you to get back to work because skeletons are wandering out of the place and causing trouble for neighbors. Aw, nuts. Alright, well, look, I'm on a real winning streak here. I'll go back once it's over. Looks like I broke your winning streak. Yeah, dang it, I guess you did. GG. Hey guys, I'm gonna get back to work. I'll catch you next week. The other guys reply with a chorus of C's as he leaves. Oh, did we ever steal their shit? Spittoon! Let's go! Yes! Yes! The gift that keeps on giving! Thank you, Spittoon-chan. Let's go! Look closer. This liquid in this spittoon is bright yellow. I feel that's all that needs to be said about it. I'll never understand you. Alright. Well, he crouched down next to this spittoon. From the nauseating sweet stench coming off of it, it appears that these nerds have been using it as a makeshift urinal, as you may have suspected, but rather they're using bright red, yellow, lemon lime soda-flavored chewing tobacco. Unless... Well, another possibility is that they have been using it as a urinal, and they're all extremely diabetic, which, now I think about it, is a real possibility. In fact, it is probable that both of these things are true. Search it. For some reason, I thought this was a Nintendo Direct. My stream? You thought my stream was a Nintendo Direct? What tipped you off? Was it the fact that I spent Spittoon-chan or all the other things? I'm not even doing the voice! Have a hootenanny hollerin' time this spring with West of Loathing. Really? You're gonna put your hand in the nerd's piss and or spit bucket? Just gonna dive right in there, huh? Just gonna splish splash around in that sticky yellow broth of spit and pee with no restraint whatsoever. We're getting piss-chan on this one? Hoo-wee! I sure am! Announce Elden Ring for the Switch or get off the stage? It's already been announced. With a fanfare of sad trombones and a choir of angels retching, the sword rises out of the spittoon, held aloft by a wet, bedraggled, and miserable-looking woman's arm. Since you're already kneeling, the arm wastes no time before tapping you on both shoulders with the sword, splashing your clothes with yellow slime and officially declaring you Jelly the Adult, King of Filth. Congratulations. The sword clatters on the floor as the hand drops it with a shudder and withdraws into the spittoon. Excalibur. Deals stench damage instead of physical, plus 6 muscle! Let's go. This is a replica of King Arthur's sword. You know it's a replica because there's no way history would have allowed the original to be this comprehensively covered in tobacco spit.
requires stench resist. You don't even worry about it. We already have these. I don't need 2 pairs of the same pants. Is this a replica of Sonic the Hedgehog's sword? I think so, yeah. 25 mysticality. No, that's okay. I don't need... Well... How much mysticality can I stack here? Not 25. We're not going to worry about it. Back to the headband. Knock yourself. Sugar guns, peppermint drops. Alright. Done and done. We solved it. Take it to the gun show. Wow, geez. I hope you're a veterinarian because this python you've encountered is sick. Alright. It's dead. Goodbye. Free snakeskin. Yay! Sick snakeskin, you say? Put it on your hat to add plus 30 maximum HP. Boy, howdy. Do we ever go into this place? Free shit, perhaps? Fancy potion making equipment? Oils I have known. Teaches you how to make advanced boozes, oils, and potions. Potionology. Ironically, the oils from your fingers destroyed the fragile old book while you were reading it. I see. We have a lot of experience to spend, and I don't know what I want to spend it on. What does potionology do? Wait! This buffs up our snake oil concoctions! Okay. It's obviously this. It's obviously this. Obviously. What? It's just still basic? Or does that just make our snake oil better? How does that work? You might need to do it at a designated station. A spleen, make combat items. A venom gland. Venomous bullet oil. A liver? I see. Okay. I'm just a liver with a venom gland. Shot of snake juice. Make a potion. Liver. Hat moisturizer. Stop chemistrizing. Creature Moxie by 5 for the rest of the day. Creature range damage by 10 for the rest of the day. Deal some damage to an enemy and poisons them, which should be pretty good. By the way, you can hover over items that pop up during dialogue to see what they do. Thank you! I didn't know that. It's good to know. Although I am usually playing with controller, I'm sure I can still figure it out. And just use my mouse. Not yet. Did sort out that trouble at the cemetery. Skeletons were a real nuisance. They sure have a way of getting under your skin. Mayor glances at the list of problems posted on the wall and paces around there, just no reaction. No, I can still just move the mouse around if I need to. Offer to help with his problems. The logging of permit. Ghostwood. We're running out of trees around here. Need to expand our operation a bit. Problem is, we need a logging permit for the next town. The whole place up and died before the paperwork was settled. Let's see. Off to Ghostwood. Crack of a rifle, and a lead bee buzzes past your ear. I call bullets lead bees sometimes. Off in the distance, you see a skeleton with a rifle. It looks like she's lining up another shot. Well, that's free experience for good old Alice. That's an insane ability. Antique rangefinder. What does that do? Assumedly increasing... Yep, pistol attack damage. I figured. Huh, all the buildings in this little town are weirdly hazy and translucent, like, oh, ghosts. It's a literal ghost town. You might expect to be able to just walk straight through a door of ghost building, but some kind of force is preventing it. I guess you could knock on the force? Just makes a distant echoey plap sound on the barroom door, and a ghostly voice comes out of nowhere. Howdy, fella. New in town? Yeah, I was wondering if... Sorry, can't do business with you until you have a visitor identification card. Ain't supposed to even talk to you, really. Okay, where do I get one? By the town hall, down the end of the street. Oh, what? Someone's mounted a pencil sharpener on the balcony ports for some reason. Sharpen a pencil? I don't have any pencils to sharpen? Damn. Is this where the ghost horse is from, maybe? The town hall. Ah, visitor. You'll be needing a visitor identification card. I guess so. I'll be happy to help fill in the forms. Most living people have trouble holding the pages. You'll be needing a number 3 pencil. You're filling in the form. Can't you just use your own pencil? I will. The instructions say very clearly the applicant must have a number 3 pencil. Number 3 pencil? Isn't the number 2 pencil the usual kind? I suppose, but a number 3 pencil is 50% more official. Well, okay. Where can I get one? Try the Department of Requisitions, just next door. General store? It's a little more specific these days, but yes. Ghostly General Store seems to be selling mostly office supplies. Ghost office supplies. Hello, excuse me. Sorry, I can't help you unless you have a visitor ID. But I need a pencil for it. No visitor ID, no supplies. Hello? The general store won't give me a pencil without a visitor ID. No, certainly not. They aren't authorized to deal with anyone who doesn't have an ID. How am I supposed to get a number 3 pencil? Suppose I could issue you a temporary visitor permit. You don't need a pencil for that one. Okay, great. What's your last name? The adult. First name? Jelly. Middle name? Nondescript. Gee, where are you from, Jelly Nondescript, the adult? Little farm outside of Boring Springs. Boring Springs? Never heard of it. What's it like? Boring, just like it says in the label. That's nice. Alright, how many bars are in the window in the Adjunct Records, Department of Records? What? It's a quiz to make sure you've actually been paying attention to it, and care about our little town, instead of just breezing through. Show your dedication. 8. I wanted to get it right in the first one. It's 6. Damn, I knew it was a fucking number. I knew it was an even number. Alright, last name, the adult. First name, Jelly. Jelly Justice, the adult. Jelly Justine? I see. Where are you from? Little farm outside Boring Springs. Boring like it says on the label. There's 6 of them. Correct, alright. Everything seems to be in order. Here's your temporary visitor pass. Thanks. It expires in 11 seconds. Okay, no problem. I'll fill out a requisition form. Last name? The adult. Oh, sorry. It looks like your visitor's permit has expired. Have a nice day. Fuck. My visitor pass expired. Can I have another one? Alright. I'll just need to ask you a few questions. Last name? The adult. First name? Jelly. Fourth is Justice. Little farm outside of Boring Springs. Born just like it says on the label. How many windows? There's 6. 6 of them. Alright, expires in 11 seconds. Okay, that's gonna be the adult. Oh, fuck. Alright. The adult. Jelly. Justice. Little farm outside of Boring Springs. Born like it says on the label. What is there's 6? Thank you for the pass. 11 seconds. Alright, we got okay. Oh, dang. This temporary pass is basically useless. Maybe there's somewhere you can find a pencil around here. Damn. Nobody's home. Excuse me, but never heard of you. Maybe in the stable? Go away. Excuse me, but you're unauthorized. Shoo! That's rude. Okay, hold on. Maybe I can use the temporary visitor. Wait. I'm not sure if you could lead a ghost horse to this, even if you wanted to. Well, I could have had a ghost horse. Oh, the regular cactus. Well, the ghost of a regular cactus. Well, the ghost of a regular cactus is the ghost of the pencil stabbed into it. Oh, wait. This is a number 4 pencil. Damn. What if I maybe I just sharpen it a little. Sharpened ghost pencil. You stick the number 4 pencil into the sharpener and grind off about a quarter of it. Well, there we go. Guess it's a number 3 pencil now. Right here, a number 3 pencil. Here it is. That's a number 4 pencil. No, it's 75% of a number 4 pencil. I see. I don't see anything about this in the bylaws. Very well, I suppose it'll do. Let's get you started on that visitor identification permit. Thank God. Last name, the adult. First name, Jelly. Justice. Jelly Justice the adult. That's not what your temporary visitor permit says. I'm sorry, this can't be considered valid unless the names match. Okay, well, I did... But it was... Jelly... Justine. Jelly Justine the adult. Yep, that matches what it says here. Good, where are you from? Boring Springs. How many bars in the windows of the Adjunct Department of Records? 6. Nope, I'm afraid you'll have to be a little more observant last time. Here, paper tearing. But it was 6 last time. I didn't ask the same question last time. 4. No, wait. Adjunct. Wait. Hold on. The adult, Jelly, Justine, Boring Springs. How many bars are on the window of the adjunct Department of Records? 9. Where's the adjunct Department of Records? Is it in Breadwood? I don't have time for this. Go away. Monkhouse. No. Wait, is there a grave we can dig up here, maybe? A foraging. Going back to Ghostwood, you know? So, another snake. I'll take it, sure. Blam, blam, blam. Give me that snake skin. Electric snake skin. Adjunct Department of Records. Is it 10? The adult. Jelly. Justine. Morning Springs. 10. Correct. Alright, everything seems to be in order. Allow me to officially welcome you to the town of Ghostwood. Here's your visitor ID. Thank you. Say, was it always called Ghostwood or... Yes. Total coincidence. Go to the office supply store. Knock, knock. Hello, can I get something for you, Mr. the Adult? I mean, please. Mr. the Adult was my father. Call me Jelly. I'm here on behalf of the mayor of Breadwood. He needs a permit. Do some logging in this area. Oh, this is the Department of Requisitions. You need administration. That's next door. Knock, knock. Mr. the Adult, was it? Again, Mr. the Adult was my father. Please call me Jelly. Here on behalf of the mayor of Breadwood. He needs a permit. You need to visit the Department of Administrations for that. It's down the end of the street. Hello, Mr. the Adult. Again! That's my dad! I'm just Jelly! Geez, finally, I'm here on behalf of the mayor of Breadwood. See, well, that shouldn't be a problem. I'll just need to review the login records to make sure there's no disqualifying incidents. Go to the Department of Records, it's 2 doors down, and tell them I need the Breadwood file pertaining to logging. Something wrong? Not yet. I'm just stealing myself in anticipation. Supposed to pick up a file in the town of Breadwood. Oh, you want the Department of Records. That's next door. This is the adjunct Department of Records. But you said it was 2 doors down. You need 1, 2... I'm supposed to pick up a file. One moment, please. Breadwood, Applewood, Antiwood, Badwood. Did you mean Baglewood? No, it's Breadwood. Must be a suburb. Beaverwood, Bestwood, Bitterwood, Bloodwood. Ah, here we are. Breadwood. Which section did you need? Logging records. That section has been downgraded for disuse. You need to pick it up from the adjunct Department of Records. Next door, naturally. Bring it back here when you've got it, and I'll put it in an official interdepartment document transfer folder for you. Is that really necessary? Absolutely. Can't transfer documents between departments without an interdepartment document transfer folder. It's unthinkable. Fine, fine. Department of Records sent me here to pick up a file. Great, which file? Logging reports to the town of Breadwood. Alright, 1 second. Here we are. But what's wrong? Well, these pages are all loose. I can't give them to you like this. What if they get blown away? Just taking them next door. They're giving me a documents folder. It'll be fine. No, what if a freak gust of wind? What if there's a freak gust of wind as soon as you leave here? It would be chaos. So what do you propose? Well, fortunately, I happen to be the one person in town officially authorized to use a stapler. So you'll staple them together for me? I'd be glad to, but I don't have a staple. Of course you don't. Don't worry. All you have to do is go to the Department of Requisitions next door and requisition one. So I bring you a stapler and you give me the file? Yep. You got it. Office supply. But of course it's probably, oh, you mean the next, sorry, I need to requisition a stapler. All right, first you need to fill out our requisition form. I figured. Last name, the adult. First name, Jelly. Justine. Jelly, Justine, the adult. Checks out. Cake or pie? Your dessert preference, cake or pie? Cake. Well, despite that, everything seems to be in order. I'll get this filled. Here's your stapler. I'm starting to think the town was destroyed by a minor and very obvious house fire, which they couldn't stop without filing out the appropriate paperwork. How's that totally finishing this today thing going? I think we're probably going to stop in like a couple, as soon as we're done with this. I don't know. Like how close are we to finishing? Anyway, okay, I got you the stapler. There's the logging report. Okay, I'm back with the papers. Redwood Logging Report folder. You can genuinely beat the game so fast if you just do the main quest. All right, we're gonna lock in then. Backseat time, engage. Backseat, engage. We're finishing today. You can probably finish in an hour. Do you mean in a full hour or within an hour? Okay, got the file for you. Let's have a look. Oh, for the love of what's wrong? That idiot stapled the pages together right in the middle. This is why we took the damn stapler away in the first place. The file is unreadable. You're gonna have to take it back and tell him to unstaple it. Alright, off to the jail. Oh, but I need a permit to unstaple. Administration wants you to unstaple these papers. Oh, sorry. I'm only authorized for stapling, not unstapling. Try next door to the Department of Records. I think they have an unstapler there. Department of Records, I need some papers unstapled. Okay, I'm a fully authorized unstapler. That's no problem. Spoke too soon, did you? Well, it's just I don't see a staple remover anywhere. Oh, that's right. The Department of Libations borrowed it. Open beer bottles. Oh, howdy. What can I do for you, Mr. the Adult? Do you have the Department of Records staple remover? Sure do. Thing pops tops of beer bottles off like you wouldn't believe. As long as it removes staples, I'll be happy. I imagine it does, but I'm afraid I'm not authorized to do unstapling. You'll have to take it back over to Records. Here you are. Here's your staple remover. Great. Let's just have a look at those papers for you. Adjutant Records up to his old tricks again, I see. Those don't even need to be stapled. That's what the interdepartment document transfer folder is for, after all. Chunk. All right, there you go. Thanks. Hello, Mr. the Adult. How can I be of service? All right, I'm back with an unstapled Redwood logging file. All right, let's have a look. Okay. Can't see any problems with this. I'm frankly amazed. Let's get started on that paperwork for that logging permit. I am no longer amazed. Last name, the Adult. First name, Jelly. Middle name, Justine. Let me just check that against your visitor identification. Jelly Justine the Adult. Okay, that's fine. Just need to stamp this here. Sign here. Now you sign here. Sign, and also here. And initial here. And here. And sign here. Good. Now just take this back to the mayor of Redwood and have him sign on the line here and initial over here. Kidding me? I don't know how to do that. Fort treason. Not now! Fun fact, earlier if you said your middle name was Murder, it permanently gets changed to Edgelord for the rest of the game. Awesome. Alrighty. Excuse me, Mayor, I have some papers you need to sign for that logging permit. Alright. Oh, ghost paper. Oh, this stuff is weird. Yeah, I think I need a ghost pencil for this. Loan him your pencil. Here, you can borrow mine. Sign down here and initial over here. After some fumbling with the ghostly pencil, the mayor eventually manages to sign and initial the form. Alright, Mayor, I'll be back with the permit soon. God willing. Good luck. Off to Ghostwood. Probably just full of sour grapes. We don't need that right now. We're locking in. It's main quest time. Off to the town hall. Okay, I got the mayor's signature of this logging permit form. Great, just sign the last line on the bottom where it says receipt. Nothing wrong? Cover your face with your hands. I loaned my pencil to the mayor. Oh dear. Excuse me while I go kill everything. Jump in and see what you find. Wow, burial whiskey and a gold skull. Nice. Excuse me, Mayor. Yes, you still have my ghost pencil. I need that. Oh, terribly sorry. I think it's haunting my beard. Ah, here you go. All right, off to Ghostwood. This time for sure. Okay, I got it. Here it is. Where it says receipt. All right, that's everything taken care of. Redwood's logging permit is hereby approved. Finally, wonderful. Processing will take about 48 hours. What? Well, everything has to be filed, and the actual permit has to be printed, and so on. You can pick it up in 2 days. Do I need to go sleep for 2 days, then? Not yet. Any sign of that missing mail? I'll offer to help with his problems. Look at the problems board. The stolen yeast. Well, our yeast supply very seriously here. We take our yeast supply very seriously here in Brentwood. That dang yeasty gang made off with a whole lot. A couple of fellas said they saw them loitering around the old brewery. That's probably where they made their hideout. We need that yeast back. Off to the old Schmaltz Brewery. Wherever it is. There it is. Probably just full of sour grapes. We're gonna do this first before I... Oh, Christ almighty. Yeast-covered hat? New hat? +5 vitality? almost pure ethanol. Beer hose. Devise a cunning plan. It occurs to you that you could use this hose to spray the beast down with high alcohol fluid in that vat. To draw a tasteful analogy, ethanol is basically yeast pee, so the beast would probably be very displeased. Move the hose. You unscrew the hose from the water pipe and hook it up to the vat. Hope this works. Turn it on. You hose the beast down with almost pure ethanol. Makes wild blurgling sounds, which are probably the yeast equivalent of screams. It doesn't take too long for it to stop thrashing around, and it quickly dissolves into a pile of glop. Well, it basically already was a pile of glop, but it gets even gloppier. Probably still good. Half a ton of yeast. Hello there. So this whole yeast theft biz doesn't seem to have gone well for you guys. Yeah, I know. Oh, geez. Are you a bounty hunter? Relax. The mayor just wants his yeast back. He didn't say anything about hauling you in. Whew. Okay, well, the yeast is in that revolting pile. So what happened? Well, we got bored of bread is all. I knew a bit about brewing and we figured we could come back with a couple of kegs. Nobody would mind so much that we stole the yeast. No offense, but it seems like you aren't much of a brewer. Hey, well, ideally, you wouldn't end up with a ravenous yeast monster. That wasn't my... Okay, well, I guess it was my fault, but I understand what happened. These vats are old. We didn't clean them properly first because we were in a hurry. I think there were some frogs living in one. Figured you could use some extra hops. Aha. Aha. If you're sure you figured it out, you can set up shop in Dirtwater. Oh, yeah, it's turning into quite a little metropolis. Love to have my own place. Okay, I'll go check it out. All right, we got the yeast. Back to Breadwood. Here's your yeast. I forgot where the missing mail is. Look at the problems board. Soup shortage. Item Breadwood bread bowl. Municipal soup kitchen help those we're out of soup. Need someone to go fetch some from Soup Stock Load. Off to Soup Stock Load. Open it with our crowbar and a rancher's pistol and a medical gun. What do you mean a medical gun? Plus 30 maximum HP. That's crazy. Okay. Anyway, time to get some soup. 1, 2. Oh my fucking god. Just tell me what it is. Just tell me what it is. Just tell me what it is. Just tell me. I don't have time. Just tell me how to solve it. I don't have time. One 4 times, 2 2 times. 1 2 3 4. 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, awesome, perfect. This puzzle's fun if you have time for it. I don't have time for it. God, that's a lot of snakes. Oh, there. El vibrato fluid. Okay, El vibrato, the third one. El vibrato rum. El vibrato food cube. All right. Grab some snakes. All right, this time for sure. God damn it. There we go. Snake liver. Oh, that's just free snakes forever? All right, we got the soup. Back to Breadwood. Curious abandoned well. Not curious enough for me. Here's the soup, sir. Got him right here. Any sign of that? Offer to help with his problems. The missing bread. Baker Boy's hideout. Off to Baker Boy's hideout. Fight him. Get the fuck out of here. Definitely seen butter. Did it say it's definitely seen butter days? Thank you. Okay, good. These teenagers seem dispirited and are trying to drown their sorrows with big mugs of beer. Maybe they misunderstood the idiom. Hey, you boys wouldn't happen to know about that some bread that went missing, would you? Aw, nuts. I told you we'd get in trouble, Billy. Shut up, Jerry. Way to blab about everything, dude. Calm down, you two. It ain't that simple, mister. Sold that bread for meat to start up this bakery. Why? Because we wanted to make something of ourselves. Everyone in bread was just bums. Plus, like, everyone needs bread, right? So we figured we'd make it big. Okay, well, no problem. Take the mayor of the bread you made and call it even. Okay, yeah, no problem. Except for the fact that we don't know how a dang thing about bread, it turns out. All we did is end up with weird lumps. Oh, that ain't true, Billy. The last loaf we tried was almost right. Yeah, sure, that one was nearly edible. We're practically out of ingredients. Maybe I can help. No, I got nothing. Why are you doing this to me? Wait, I can upgrade my foraging probably. I don't know how much experience I have, but I might be able to upgrade it. I have plenty. Awesome. I have just the idea. I'm a pretty good forager. I can teach you boys what to look for. There's plenty of cactuses and wild grains you can use. It sounds hard and boring, but you'll have lots of different options for ingredients, and what customers want is variety. It's a good point. I'm on foraging if you just want to do the bacon, Billy. All right then, school's in session. 40 loaves of bread. Back to Breadwood. I don't remember where I need to go for the mail. I remember he needed mail. I don't remember what the mail was. Login permit, missing mail. Now about that lumber. All right, you've helped me quite a bit, so I reckon I can set you up with that what you need for that bridge. Thanks. Oh, okay. So we don't need. We're all right. We're off then. The El Vibrato transponder beat. All right, blast him. That's not what I wanted to do. What a waste. Done for. Off to the railroad camp. We got the wood, I think. Hey, boss, good news. We got the lumber shipment from Redwood and we're ready to go. You got the bridge built already? Yep. Most of the passengers were so bored they had chipped in to help. Wow, nice. Now we just have to lay tracks the rest of the way into Frisco and our work is done. Both mine and yours. See you there, boss. We made it to Frisco. All right. Where to? Press El Vibrato? No, that's fine. That's fine. Where to? Hi, Alice. What's up, Doc? You like custard? What? Heard there's a good custard stand out this way. Kind of a tourist attraction thing. Is it in a graveyard? Nope. It's just a custard stand, far as I know. Main quest. So this is Frisco. Looks like a decent place. Seems like Smee's still upset about something, though. Yeah! What's up, Smee? Fancy Pants calls himself the Emperor, and he won't let us build up our tracks to the station. Can you see if you can talk some sense into him? Who the heck are you? I'm Emperor Norton. I'm in charge of this city. You can't build any tracks here without my permission. And Emperor, where's your crown then? As it happens, I lost my dang crown. Full thing can't fit right anyway, but without it, I can't issue you any official permits. That means no rails for you, unless of course you were to give me a new crown, a properly fitting one. I don't have any crowns, sorry. Well, I guess that just tears it, don't it? But not only do you not get that permit, but also he reaches into his pocket and grabs a handful of powder, which he throws in your face. Your eyes burn. Ha! Have a taste of my famous antivirus, sucker. Emperor. Okay, fuck off. Fuck off. What was that? When you come to, Norton is gone, and so is the train. What? Smee, what the fuck happened? Where'd the train go? That lunatic stole it. Drove it off somewhere into the desert. It's important to go to the saloon. I see. He points to a set of deep ruts off the side of the railroad track. You walk over to investigate, but you can't see because of this weird hexagon thing your eyes are doing. Probably get that checked out, boss. That Norton fella said something about an antivirus. Maybe someone around here knows about that? Yeah, probably. Go to the saloon? The Breadwood Saloon? Approach it? Oh, Christ. In Frisco. I didn't know that Frisco had more stuff. My bad. Fucked up. Wait. What is it, Alice? Oh, this is the worst. Did you hear Smee say antivirus? That's bad news. For real, everything looks really weird and it's making me dizzy. Even if I knew a particular cure for that, I ain't got it with me. Without some specific diagnosis, we're gonna need a high-powered cure-all. Like what? Well, honey's real good for infections and the like. Didn't Roy Bean have some kind of really special honey jelly bean? It's a long shot, but I haven't got any better ideas. Off to Roy Bean's house. The Fort of Darkness. Help me, Roy Bean. Howdy, Jelly. You recover a jar of jelly beans by chance? Sure did. Well, all bean. Thank you kindly, Jelly. Won't ask for details, but I hope they were sufficiently grisly. Second, stole some goblins. Well, that's goblins for you. Where did they go? Old Granddad. Help! I'm still looking. For sale! This Does this jelly bean really cost 6,000 meat? Well, normally it does, yes. But I reckon seeing as how you helped me out with them bandits, I reckon I could drop the price to 4,000. Okay. Off to Frisco! Hey, mister, your hat's on fire. You don't seem... I guess you have a point. My deal? Well, I'm an artist. Ah, I see. So kind of performance art thing. Oh, you mean the hat? No, it's just a coincidence. I'm a painter. Try to convince him to take the hat off. Mister, you need to take the hat off. You'll roast your brain. Perhaps. But think how handy it will be for reading at night. This is ridiculous. Let's just fight. Get him! Ow! Alright. Burning top hat. What does the burning top hat do for me? Plus 8 mysticality. I'm no bean slinger! Okay, yeah, I gotcha. Where's the saloon? Frisco Station. Projectionist wanted. Cluncy's? It's a flyer of some sort. Comedy flyer. Let's go to Wasco's. Okay, Cluncy's. Well, I'll be a new face. I'm Cluncy. Make yourself at home. Thanks. I'm Jelly the Adult. New to town? I've been helping Manifest Destiny get the rail tracks laid. We're very, very close, but we haven't quite finished yet. Sounds like you could use a drink. Cluncy, I sure could. Another spittoon! Let's go. Oh boy, another spittoon! Word for word! Word for word! What's with the excitement? I've given up. This is the last spittoon in the game, and I'm not going to try and convince you to not be the most disgusting person on Earth anymore. Let's go. Let's do this. Yeah! Search that filthy spittoon! You kneel down on the floor and throw your arms around the spittoon, giving the greasy brass bucket a great big hug. How about a kiss? Would you like to kiss it? You know it, baby! You pucker up and give the spittoon a great big kiss right on the rim. Is there tongue involved? Well, I'll leave that up to you. But even without it, it tastes like a burning horse. I love it. I know you do, friend. If it were legal in this country, I'd let you marry that spittoon and have a beautiful romantic night with it. But unfortunately, you're gonna have to settle for wearing it as a hat. Yes, please! You flip that beautiful brass bucket over and slap it onto your head, drenching yourself in hot brown tobacco spit. Washes over your face and hair like a sewage waterfall, soaking your clothes, running down your collar, and slithering into your underwear, and filling your boots. Into my underwear? Damn! Alright, we're getting that steamy night after all. Filling your boots. Can't even force myself to describe it in any more detail than that. You're the world's foulest human being. Congratulations. Hooray! Alright. Get the full spittoon set. Where is it? 11 spell damage. It's fine. It's fine if we don't care about spell damage. Befouled pistol. Flexcalibur. Filthy porcelain cow. Nasty ring. Spit-soaked pants. Spit-soaked boots. We got the whole set. The whole set. Pub's telling me to check my DMs. Give me 1 second. Amazing. You know, Pub, I don't want to rush it. I don't want to rush it because I feel like we're gonna skip all the bits, and I have to go. So we're just gonna call stream there. We're gonna call it right there. We'll have that ready for next stream, and then we won't have to rush. It's a perfect place to wrap it up. It's gonna have to change our stream plans a little bit. So, oh my god, the stance. I don't think we're gonna get to case 3 of Ace Attorney, of Great Ace Attorney, before the Death March begins. Short stream next time then? That, or something along those lines, probably. I'll figure it out. But the timing is crazy. The timing is crazy is all. Things will be normal once March starts. I promise. I promise. But that's gonna be all for me today. I really do have to go, so thank you very much for watching. I forgot about the Crown Eye virus thing. I thought it was first go straight to the final bot. Yeah, I figured there would be a whole hootenanny to do. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Is there anyone who's... We can raid Allison. /raid Alasindera? There we go. All right. Thank you very much for watching. It's been a pleasure. We will be finishing up West of Loathing on Saturday. And then on March 2nd, we will begin the Death March with Sweet Home. Until next time, have a good one, folks. See ya.